And with that, 3, 2, 1, and the gamers are starting. This is Undalevein versus Bacowl. We have a bingo 5x5 board. We are doing 4 lines. Whoever can make those 4 lines on the bingo board, horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. And if they can't make those lines, they will be whoever has the most goals in 2 hours. And so they are kicking off here. Let's take a look at some of our goals from top to bottom. Again, we're just gonna sift through all of these and see what some of the easiest ones on the board are. So just really quickly taking a look at this, a library book checked on the estate is easy. A west and east wing hall is easy. A unique elevator is easy. 3 Draxis is also arguably not that bad if you get a couple books. We have conservatory, that's fairly free. Eating fruit in 3 rooms, reaching the reservoir. So already, I almost think we have a line right here ready to go on this right-hand side. Looking across the rest of these, even west facing, you just kind of need a little bit leaning on the left side, which is not too bad if you get some straightaways as well. Even 5 unique green rooms and rear controls is not bad as well. So even this looks like to be a line right here. But Gelly, what other lines do you see here, just initially taking a look at these squares?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, that row 4, very obviously going to be a line that's going to be easy to get. That room rear access controls might be the most difficult thing in here. And even then, if you're planning on, say, using a basement key, reaching the reservoir, this is all in the getting to room 46 without necessarily having to get to room 46 part of this. I don't think, though, that there's any lines that are, conservatory found. I think row 2 is also pretty easy, provided you can pick up a tunnel. And if you can't pick up a tunnel, you might still be able to swing it if you're going to go for orange king. I really do think row 2, row 4, possibly column 2, and then I don't know where the best overlap is for the last one, but I think you said column 5. That might just be the way to go. Column 2, column 5, row 2, row 4. That might be the way to go.
I know, and there are other things like a closed exhibit found. That's just a study, so that feels like a freebie as well down here. Like that's another really easy one. Permanent floor plans is also one of those things where if you're picking up stuff as you go along anyway, like if you're doing closed exhibit, if you're doing throne room, some of these things, like maybe this column, but then that you would need morning room and secret garden, which makes it a little tough, but there is some synergy between some of these as well for, just finding more rooms. But again, I think if I were to give you the best example of what I think a winning condition here for this board is for these games, I think column 2, column 4, row 2, column 4. So 2 and 4 are column 5, column 2, row 2, row 4. So I think that what I have highlighted on the stream is maybe the best example of what a win condition for me looks like.
Yeah. So on that, the question is it worth getting chess in this particular instance or not? And I think the answer is a pretty resounding yes. 2 bishop rooms in a day is going to be made much easier by having blue king, because you're going to get your rumpus room and you're going to get your attic, or even if you want to wait until you get chapel and then pick up rumpus room / attic, that might be the way to go there. 4 hallways consecutively is going to be your orange. Conservatory, 3 food, that's all going to be easy. 30 coins. 30 coins comes from vault if you really have to, but I don't think they're going to have to. I'm envisioning a mixture of doing both chess and making it to antechamber without necessarily 40-sexing here. So if I had to guess, I'm going to imagine that once again we're going to see who gets to chess first and who makes most use of it. Right. I think that's, as we've seen before, it's going to be the main way to go, is who can do king the best. So
for sure, yeah. And I think these gamers are very knowledgeable in the ways of chess. They both have been playing through chess like pretty heavily. They've been practicing doing that, and also, again, both of them different variations of other ways to play the game, like speedrunning. Obviously, Unda does that very well and has been doing that a lot. And so both of them also more tied to the game here. Both of them getting that utility closet pretty quick. We love to see like a similar kind of start with the RNG. And so we'll see with any blueprints kind of game. We talk about chess, but again, the very first thing, if you're just joining the stream or unfamiliar, you got to get that utility closet to open up that garage in order to get to the outer rooms. The outer rooms just really allow you to kind of break the game wide open. And you can just do things like chess, or you could not use gems or shelter things and not have to feel the effects of red room. So all of those things are coming up right now. But again, just developing now kind of the strategy, at least at the beginning of game, at the beginning of any bingo or speedrun, is kind of develop the right side of the house to get that utility closet, work your way all the way back over to the left to get that garage drafted.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then from there, the outer room that you want to draft is going to be a subset of 3. Either hovel or schoolhouse is going to be the way that you're going to be getting some of your blue flames. You're going to need to access 4 blue flames if you want to consistently make it down to chest. Food in 3 different rooms in a day already is kind of cooked. Very good on Undeside.
It's definitely possible in a classroom for sure. Classrooms are an easy way to do that because there's always an apple in the classroom as well, 99% of the time. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of different. I think that's one of the easier conditions. But out of the outer rooms, they're going to want one of those 2, or they're going to want to be picking up Shrine, because the most consistent way that you're going to have access to the queen piece as a part of constructing chess is going to be re-rolling for Her Ladyship's Chamber going south on the west wing. And the best way to ensure that you get that is by getting a bunch of dice, and the best way to get a bunch of dice is by getting the Blessing of the High Roller. So we'll be seeing one mixture of those 3. Don't be surprised if one of them picks up some way to re-roll either through a die or it's through a die. If one of them picks up a die and they go out to the outer room, they're probably going to want to re-roll for Shrine instead of picking up one of Hovel or Schoolhouse, especially because you want to leave Hovel for last because it's the best way to get Office, because Office is a 2-gem room and it tends to be kind of gem expensive to be making your way through the manor in order to get chess. So,
right.
We'll be seeing, for example, Bacowl here. Hopefully hits one of those 3 rooms here for this.
For sure. Yeah, Bacowl obviously hitting that garage and getting outside and opening up that side gate. Definitely going over here to see what we get, as Gelly mentioned, to see what we get in the outer room. Very, very large variation of things that we could see out here, but this kind of depends on how you treat the rest of the day is what this first one gives you. Obviously, we do have a reroll, but does take that shrine. Also has the 3 coins for that high roller blessing. Traditional, a very classic start for how to do a bingo or a speed run is to get this blessing, get those dice in hand, and make sure you get the rooms you need moving forward.
Yeah. Do either of them have a shovel on them? Because that's the super easy way to get conservatory. Having shovel on this first day as well is a very nice way to clean up the rest of the grounds, because you want to be able to dig up conservatory, and that also gives you another reason to go get the other 2 blue flames, one in Orchard, one in the Gem Cavern. It does seem like Unda has one of the shovel, so like he'll be able to do cleanup here. Unda going to have his dice. He has shrine as well. See, you can see they both have very similar starts. The only difference being that Unda has the eat food in 3 different rooms condition, as well as he has the shovel, which will get him conservatory very early on.
Exactly. Yeah, it's going to be 2-0 pretty quick here for squares wise. And I'm at least in the early part of the game, I'm going to on that bottom left corner of the stream, we're going to give you the number of squares they have marked, but maybe towards the second half, we'll tell you how many lines they have as the board gets more developed to keep you updated on how many lines that they do have. But again, Gelly, I mean, you basically called it out. We have conservatory, we have eating. Unda has a very easy shot at line 2. I think line 2 is probably the most free line on this board, I would guess. At least in my eyes, it seems like hitting the reservoir, eating, conservatory, just coins at some point, and then hallways is probably the hardest one. Hardest, I say in jest, but that's probably the only thing you can do there. But Bacowl opting to go back into the house, drafting north of Darkroom as well, getting blocked by a security door, now deciding to turn off the power so he can actually draft north. I wonder if he's going to go back to the actual utility closet and turn on the lights. Probably not, to save time, but so also Undalevein on the left-hand side doing the gate and getting all of those flames done, so you don't actually have to come back out here anymore. Also marking that conservatory with an early lead of 2-0, but we'll see what Bacowl gets. A storeroom. That's
until
nothing.
You get lines out of them. So
exactly.
Yeah, the blue flames also as well, the way that you can get the unique elevator. If they weren't going to get it through Foundation, they're going to get it through the blue flame. It's interesting. What was Bacowl going for on his side? I don't think I heard you.
I actually, maybe like a shovel was just kind of like, I would guess. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe like a key. I'm not sure if he had like 2 keys or something. I'm not sure. He was just kind of continuing the day with dice, I think, potentially. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I think we're just going at this point now. Both of these gamers are going to be resetting to day 2 now, ideally with both of them having the exact same blessing on day 2. There's the shovel for Bacowl as well, so able to go tie that up with conservatory and getting that second microchip. But equally, with the goal now on day 2 is to just kind of spam those shop rooms to do one thing and one thing only. It's to get those 4 flames on outside. And so literally every time you draft a commissary, you're gonna get a 1-for-1 die there. So you're gonna use those 2 die outside. You're gonna shuffle those out. It is up to preference for what people like to do at that point. Most people, like the general consensus is that people do classrooms first, and then getting, or do schoolhouse for classrooms or not, just to get that flame out of the way, and then using that hovel for that upcoming day for that flame. And there's the 2 dice from Bacowl. In order to, you don't need to, not needing to spend gems on a day where you're trying to get chess is so important, because you could just be gem short when you need the office or security or what have you. So that is so important.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, like you said, a matter of preference. For my part, I'm going to prefer hovel on the chess day, because again, it means that office costs 6 steps instead of 2 gems, and gems are a lot harder to work with. Whereas if you pick classrooms on that day, you do get things like library, which probably allow you to pull study a little bit more effectively, but it comes at the cost of having to have a pool full of single gem rooms that don't give those gems back. Even with a lot of re-rolling, certainly it's easier to get office, but then being able to make further progress into the manor is definitely a bit more sticky. I think some people are good at one and some people are good at the other, but I think both of our players here are very likely to. I mean, Bacowl here, I think he picked the schoolhouse, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it's going to be both of them start with schoolhouse and then continue with doing a hovel chess day. And then from there, we'll be seeing the divergence of who takes what. So.
Absolutely. I'm also going to do a quick refresh on your camera, just really quick. I'm going to pop it out one more time just to make sure it's caught up on. You're good.
Okay.
All
right.
Cool. I'm just making sure you were a little bit delayed, but it's fine now, I think. Cool. Okay. So as you said, so both of them doing almost virtual, immediately getting dice for Unda here. So probably going to run outside and just go do that. I'm immediately having those 2 dice. And so we're going to go from there. So very identical setups. Again, I think after this will basically give them, chess basically gives you the same line as well. You get that chess elevator as well, which is column 3, row 4. That's immediate. West Wing and East Wing Hall is probably going to inevitably happen at some point. You will also probably have 3 special keys at some point as well. Bacowl taking a library here as well, seeing what we can get out of that. Maybe a study. We'll see. And then
he can't do chess today, so getting
true.
Study out of there probably isn't super valuable. What may be valuable is if he can rope his way into doing 2 bishop rooms in a day by getting Attic out of there, but that's kind of iffy. I'm not entirely sure, but it is worth the redraft, because the schoolhouse, for people who don't know, not only gives you 8 classrooms, but it also activates the schoolhouse filter, which makes it far more likely for you to draft classrooms, libraries, drawing rooms, any of those architect type rooms. So that's sort of another advantage, is that you almost always get library next draft when you pick up schoolhouse. So that's going to be that part of it. Yeah, West and East Wing Hall in a day combos with draft 4 hallways consecutively, for what it's worth.
Right.
That's going to be your orange day. Possibly west facing an east estate title would also be funny, if you're willing to go on estate with West Wing hallway up to corridor, up to foyer, up to aquarium. If you can swing that, then that's incredible. But also, you don't have to go in the same direction. You can switch between directions as well. So you can go west, east, and then switch back and forth.
Unda also tagging that west facing estate as well. Really cool overlap in days as well. Yeah. So that's a really smart
play. He made
that
look very easy, but if you saw, he literally just made a 5x2 set of rooms on that left side, and Bob's your uncle. There you go. So great multitasking. Really, really smart play. Again, I mentioned this before when we were in the previous match, is like bingo, at least in this sense, to do it fast, is all about overlapping goals as much as possible. Like naturally you would think, well, I'll just go ride the elevator. I'll just go do it now. I can do that right now. When at high levels like this, you are trying to do 5 different things at once. You're trying to develop your chess. You're trying to get, all of your green rooms added as much as you can, like, because you're saving things for later, right? You're trying to eat, and you're like, oh, if I eat in one more room, maybe I can do that too. So it's kind of overlapping so much of these goals, and that's a great example of that. Is like, I might as well go for the flames as well as get the west facing, right? So. Interesting thing to note is that Unda here is actually getting the nursery. What he's doing in part is he's grabbing as many as he can and then spending them all in order to make it effective for him to pick up hovel and not waste all of those gems as resources he's picked up, right? So this is a step saving measure. He's using up these gems here. However, there is a bit of a tug and pull when it comes to gems, because there's an advantage to hanging on to 4 gems regardless of whether you have hovel active or not. You want to be picking up a lot of rooms that have additional gem costs at some point, because you have to be picking up office as your only king. So what he's probably going to be going for for is some mixture of using up all of his gems, trying to get HLC,
Office.
and then switching off to picking up gems.
Office at Common from Conservatory from Undalevein.
It look easy.
Wow, that is a massive
easy
boon to the run. Getting Office at Common is that is arguably the most helpful thing that you can do. Obviously, the only other alternative would be like the Study at Common, but that is such a massive pickup because not only that, he could do chess more than once should he need to. He won't need to do that. And there it is, Office immediately. And because Office is the only thing that is a little bit more random because you can kind of force relationships because you know exactly where it needs to show up physically in the house. Office is just kind of like, and it's a blue room, so you can't even force it with a secret passage, right? So you just kind of have to wait for it to show up and hope it comes up in a corner or get enough gems to have it show up more commonly, right? So having the Office show up commonly is such a massive thing for developing a chess or even just getting coins more often, all of those things.
I think the really funny thing here is that after drafting Office exactly here, I think he might go back and change the rarity back to being unusual again. At that point, you don't want Office anymore. You've got it where you've needed it, provided you get chess at some point. We may be seeing him hopping immediately back to Conservatory and setting it back to standard or even unusual or rare. Because then if you need to get Office again at some point, which I'm not really seeing on this board, but who knows, you can always blue king back for it once you've got that. So like, you want to get rid of rooms that you don't need anymore. He's got his Office. The only thing that I would be worried about is if he manages to misstep on hitting, say, one of the queen pieces here, for example, then he's probably going to have to go back and set it to common again. He may be waiting until he's sure for it, such as getting Study exactly here.
Yeah, imagine it just shows up.
Can you reroll for it? I believe in you, man. Come on. Oh, coward. Okay. Well, it's fine. Library getting Study is the usual way that I think most people tend to get Study in a situation where you don't have blue king. But that's not a very good position for it because using Library, you want to reduce the door space as much as possible. So you want to have it directed into a wall or even more preferentially towards a corner so that you pick up as many dead ends as possible. And there's not a lot of unusual or rare dead ends. So that's like the way to go. Bacowl picking up 2 bishop rooms in a day. Would that be, must have been Rumpus Chapel there. Okay. I mean, like, if you pick it up, that's a free thing. The interesting thing about rooms rarity changed is I don't even think that square is particularly good. That top row is kind of annoying, especially when it comes to getting black bridge or getting basement access in the way that you would. And 5 floor plans permanently added to drafting pool is a bear. So like, I don't anticipate that being used. At worst case scenario, it might be tiebreaker, but I think just marking it for the sake of marking, it's fine. Don't expect that to be a part of a line. I don't think that indicates anything strategically. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so either. I think it's just one of those things where you just have the chance to do it, so you just do it. And it's just one of those goals you can mark down. Again, if it hits time, you might as well get more goals marked, that kind of thing. So again here, Unda grabbing the final flame here. So he is really just looking for her ladyship's chamber or the Study as well. So we'll see if he can end up getting it here. We will find out. Obviously hitting that flame and then going back inside, still keeping one of the die as well. Which is really notable here on the top left corner. So he has at least 6 rooms to sift through to try to get her ladyship's chambers. I think he left it open through the chapel passage. So I think he'll be good to go here to try at least have one shot. He has the pool as well. So he'll be trying his best to go left here into her ladyship. So we'll see if he gets it, see if it pays off here. First off, he does need a room that faces to the left. Here, so we'll see if he gets it. He does not get it. You have to re-roll to go down here if you want to have ladyship's chance.
Yeah.
And there we go. Courtyard. He now has one chance. Here we go.
So he's going to draft north first to set up his run back filter. I think that tends to be the strategy, is that you draft north, get a bunch of dead ends and rooms you don't care about into your run back filter, turn immediately around and attempt to draft for HLC once you've removed a bunch of rooms in the pool and you put things in run back. So that's kind of my, and also picking up dice is a part of the high roller's blessing, of course.
And also purposely does not take gems either. He does not pick up the gem in the drawing room.
So the thing is, HLC being a not gem costed room, the game is incentivized to give you rooms that cost gems if you have gems. If you don't have gems, even if you're not spending gems on gem cost rooms with the hovel ability, if you don't have gems, you're more likely to get free room. And HLC is a free room. So therefore, you kind of want to stay away from having gems, especially because in hovel, it doesn't matter whether or not you pick up a gem here or not. So
Bacowl Study as well. Yeah, that is a good point. Bacowl Study getting closed exhibit found here as well. So maybe, kind of scattered kind of goals getting marked here, but I think you just take the goals that you can whenever you want. Like obviously what I have marked, what is flashing on the screen are things that I think are good lines, but in bingo, you just take whatever you can, baby. And also you're seeing Undalevein also grabbing another shop room here. This is kind of his goal. Just take as many shops as possible. He is obviously gem starved right now. So he is taking as many shops as possible. And also it doesn't really matter because he has the hovel. So he can just do that, grab like 3 dies. And now he has 12 rooms to sift through for her ladyship's chambers. The best way to word that, not taking any chances. That's a great way to say that. Yeah. So here we go. Here we on the left-hand side, we have her ladyship's chance.
Yeah, first try.
Study.
Oh, we studied. Wow.
Goodness me. All right.
Yeah.
There it is. That's 2 goals.
I have an interesting question when it comes to 2 cabinet keys. There's the first one that you dig up as a part of patio. The second one you dig up in, where is that? That's laundry room, and that also is a part of archives. Is that necessarily a super easy thing to pick up, or is that the sort of thing that's going to deny column 3, row 5?
I think that's a tough one. 2 cabinet keys used is so out of the way where like you need such disparate rooms. I think the most complicated part is because it's a shop plus red room. Like for chess, it's not a good, like, it's not a distinctive room to take in that way. Like, I think maybe the only play is if you like monk them outside, maybe, but like you have to happen. Those are things that you happen upon, not set up for. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Maybe even like co-checking it, maybe.
Laundry room is a doctor draft from archives, so that kind of settles itself a little bit.
A little bit,
but
yeah.
Patio is unrelated to archives, so it's a little tough.
Yeah, exactly. And there's the elevator from Unda as well. So you can already kind of see maybe he might be going for, like Gelly was kind of hinting at, maybe a column 3 play if cabinet keys maybe stumbles into his lap, as it were. But I don't think it's going to be something he's going to go for. I think if anything, all of these vertical goals in column 3 are going to be helpful for the horizontal for those rows, right? So I can't imagine. I know it's easier because you'd only have like 2 goals to do, but those goals are, in my opinion, insurmountable for the things that you're asking for. So
there's easier ways to go, really.
Correct.
Yeah. So okay, so now we have access to king on Unda's side, and it was in a matter of 22 minutes, I believe. So that's a relatively average chess according to Unda. I would consider that pretty good, especially if you're doing that in a consistent sort of fashion. Bacowl has his office at the moment. I think he had study at some point too. Oh, he doesn't know. He's not a knower. You need to walk out of the range of the computer and come back in, because the game, if you pick up the disc too quickly and walk up right next to the computer, you haven't walked into the range of the computer while holding a disc. So that's a funny little interaction misstep there. Yeah,
we'll call it a feature. We'll call it a feature.
We'll call it a feature. Sure. Yeah. So then that gives us bunk room upgrade. More like bunk room. No.
More like
we've got
debunked. I don't know.
It's debunked room. Yeah. Boo bunk room. Look, bunk room casually is fun. And that's all I'll say. And so now we're working on to attempting to. Unda's got his chess. I think Bacowl is just about as close. Junk room, very good. Bacowl is working on his.
He's doing hallways in a row.
Gonna be.
He's doing hallways in a row. He's trying to do 4 hallways in a row consecutively for row 2 on Unda's side, and West Wing East and West Wing Hall as well.
He didn't get it. He needs to draft them in a row.
Correct.
It doesn't matter whether or not
it has to be
they're contiguous.
Yeah, no. Sorry, that's what I mean. That's what he's going for. I think right now is both. Okay, he just doesn't want it, I guess. Is he just going for West Wing? Why would you not do both at the same time?
He had the 4 in a row, but I could be wrong. He has it with this corridor. I thought, okay, maybe he doesn't.
Weird. I would do both of those at the same time if I was him, but like, I don't know. Interesting.
Because I think he did hallway, and then planetarium, and then hallway, and it would have been, I think he had 3 hallways, planetarium, 2 hallways, and then corridor, and he was like, I'm not going to get 3 in a row. I think he's going to go for West and East Hall, and he has a lot of gems, so potentially could go.
Is he going for green room here for like morning room chance? He is. He's doing a full green room directory. Is he doing column 4? He might be doing column 4 chat room. He might be going for throne room, green room here for column 4 play.
With veranda here, I think that kind of snuffs that out a little bit. Veranda's a lot easier to get than morning room. I think he's just going for it just to give him the opportunity and also have a bunch of gems for this next day, which literally might be his green day, because now he's going to have 4 gems to start with. No, he would have had 4 gems to start with if he had picked up Morning Room, but he
Right.
won't. So that might have been the play, is to give yourself a bit of an advantage on the next day, and also give yourself the ability to have a complete green room directory. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah, no, it is interesting. It's like worth trying, I guess, because there's nothing you really need from the hallway probably going that way anyway. It's worth just grabbing a green room and then resetting rather than just seeing if you can get it kind of thing. I'd be interested to see, now that he has the gems, he is going back to hallway. Let's keep track. I'm obviously on the right side. Bacowl is going for that chest, putting down chest on the right-hand side.
You should do hallway, avoid the corner.
Doesn't get East Wing hall or hallway.
So now that I think he's going to draft the corner so that it sets up his run back filter, so that it's got a bunch of corners that you don't care about, and then he's going to come back out and he's going to go for the 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got it.
Anticipate.
100%. I think you draft more into the middle here than you do the outsides, just for that reason. I think you probably. I don't take hallway there only because I think. Well, maybe you do take. I don't know, because now you need East Wing here or hallway. Yeah, or aquarium. I guess can show up for. So that's 2. Right, so that's
I would be
2.
a little nervous about this draft because it has to be corridor, basically.
3. I go back to for this. I go back to mid. Yes.
I turn around so that I can get anything here.
Anything. Nice. There it is. 4. That's 4. All right. That's 4 for Undalevein. And now and a West Wing Hall as well. Oh no, that's still East Wing. I thought he drafted.
He's got East, but that's the hard one. Now he can just go over to the West side, but he's going to take secret. He's going for that morning room.
He wants it.
He's a real one for
because if he's going for special keys, then a secret garden basically locks it in. He does have chess, obviously, so it does help for those things. Oh, doesn't get it again.
The problem is you need a reroll coming into that. You really do need a reroll coming into that, because it's more preferential for the game to pick 3 rooms that have gems rather than picking the morning room, because you basically it's weird, but it needs to just like start running out of rooms before it gives you morning room, because morning room is not in your pool. It's draft.
Can I put on a tinfoil hat?
Whatever's happening over there, but usually it's rerolls or you take a bunch of green rooms out of pool in order to make that work.
I'm gonna put on a tinfoil tinfoil hat on with that one and say, I think the game was designed in a way where they want you to find the morning room with either bacon and eggs or with the upgrade disc before they want you to find it with secret passage, so it almost never shows up initially. That's like my tinfoil cap opinion.
I would concur with that. Yeah, I don't think it would make. Yeah, there's West and East Wing. I think morning room should be accessed in a non-standard way or the standard way before secret passage basically uses it as a backup.
Sure, right, exactly.
The design is all pointing towards you never hitting it in exactly that fashion. But there are some people that I'm aware of who have gotten morning room that way. Here's Veranda on Bacowl's side, so I think he's about.
He's also going for green rooms, I think, maybe.
Yeah, he's doing green rooms for sure. And 5 uniques is not terribly hard. Is he on green banner? Because that'll do it. So now this allows him the opportunity to possibly pull together a bunch of items, including coins if he digs up a lot of things here. It kind of depends. Where's our 3 Draxus depictions coming from, by the way? I'm aware that you can get 2 from Toon relatively easily.
Book, so you can draft a library book that had like the red room, or I don't remember the exact name of the book, but the book in the library can get you one. You can get one in the observatory book as well. So those are pretty free. Yeah. And also Foundation is huge for rear controls potential here from Bacowl. So we'll see if he can get all the way around. He does want to go left, gets a hallway here. 5 unique green rooms in a day from Bacowl as well. But let's see if this curves left to get the backside attack, as it were, onto the Foundation. There it is.
Yeah, there you go.
And there's the rear controls accessed. A column 2 for Bacowl is looking really solid so far. We only need 30 coins, and we're looking pretty good.
Yeah. So that'll give him the ability to also do basement key used, provided he can open the antechamber at some point, which I think he should be able to do relatively. Well, not easily, but it's certainly one of the ways that you can finish that column up there. It does look like Bacowl is taking more or less column 2 for, obviously taking column 2. Rows 2 and 4 are also pretty clean.
He took a terrace to try to fill up his directory, I think, because he doesn't have a terrace yet. Yeah. So Bacowl just that much closer to getting all the green rooms done as well.
But again, it's always about morning room and secret garden. It's always those 2, man. If you don't get those, it doesn't matter. And they're both not trivial. The secret garden key would require you to basically either, anything from locksmith to billiards, but it's all very kind of low EV sort of stuff, all the way to, and morning room, as we've seen, doesn't like to show up even when you try to abuse the secret passage to do so. So,
Do you know what's interesting?
It's kind of open, but
I almost wonder if Unda is going for the 30 coin route. He's looking. He has a blue day set. I wonder if he's looking for that vault here for those 30 coins. I have to imagine that's the case. Looking for this here because he does have
gems at the moment.
low on gems at the moment for sure. I think in this situation I take a dining just to get both rooms drafted, but does take the secret. Maybe looking for a secret garden key as well. So maybe that is smart.
Secret garden key.
Very smart play then. Yes, I didn't even think about that initially. So looking for a secret garden here, and then also we'll just be morning room away, and then we'll have that green room directory as well for column 4.
So that's really interesting. Is it column 4 or is it row 3? Because we don't like that middle, but if you can get the middle. I mean, he's kind of set up in such a way where there's 2 cabinet keys if he's willing to do that. The diagonal, what are either of the diagonals worth any of our time? It's
probably not. You need a power
square.
Hammer. You need a power hammer and a shovel for lost and found. And like 5 floor plans is such a commitment. Like there's so much to do, and there's not a whole lot of like synchronicity with that. I mean, there's some things like you need to add like. I don't even know what you would do. Like maybe closed exhibit, like conservatory, but you would need 3 other rooms. Well, I guess there is some. So you could do like lost and found, throne room, 5 floor plans, closed exhibit. And at that point, you would just need like planetarium, I guess, and like one other thing. So I don't know. There is a play for like getting rooms into your directory as well if they wanted to do like this line here and here.
Bacowl did just get power hammer, so we could be seeing lost and found. We could be seeing. Yeah, that might be it, to be perfectly honest. Is he going to break down the
workshop? More study?
My man, break down the work. Yeah.
Oh.
We have the broken down wall and greenhouse. Hello.
Wow.
Top left diagonal. Yeah, I could see it. Because now lost and found is one of your floor plans that you can get. I mean, you have conservatory already. Planetarium, super kick. And hypothetically, you just go grab like mechanarium and whatever the last one is, I don't remember. Anything from throne room to the last one. I will admit, five
treasure trove, probably.
Treasure trove, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, do you mean? Oh, I thought you meant the other 8th one. Gotcha. But yeah, no. So onto here, I think I don't know. Still looking through blue. Obviously, duck draft. I think honestly, you just go for like the coins, and you can use that in other ways. Because obviously, Bacowl also going for 30 coins. So if a vault shows up, and 2 bishops got 2 bishops for Unda as well, which is really, really massive. So that's really great. We are currently almost tied 8-7. So we're kind of neck and neck, but weirdly, I don't know if either player has a distinct advantage. Like obviously like Unda is a little bit more spread out across the board, so can kind of do whatever he wants. Bacowl has obviously a clear route and how to get a column here for column 2, but we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, it's 7-8. Very close on the conditions. I think they're both relatively open in the ways that they're going. They both got chess at relatively the same time, Unda with like a slight advantage. But also like, I think the fact that Bacowl already has foundation is very nice.
Controls.
Wait, am I goof? Oh wow, he used closed exhibit as rear controls. God, that's awesome.
What a random thing. What a random thing.
Yeah. It'll never comes up.
I know. Okay. It's like that one foundation and like I don't know, like
secret garden. If
secret
you're
garden.
To take
yeah,
a garage above it. Like come on. Okay, it's burning glass for Bacowl now too. Burning glass is also a thing.
So burning glass, taking a look at that, obviously that helps with tunnel added. I mean, that doesn't really help with anything really. I mean, that would give you another floor plan. I guess that would be 5 floor plans. It does give you the center. Which is kind of cool. So that gives
you a strong chance of taking the center. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so that's what I mean. Like, if you have throne room found, lost and found, conservatory, closed exhibit. I mean, this board is basically asking you to draft a bunch of rooms, right? Like, it's basically a mini explorer percent in some ways, because it's asking for a basement key to be used, 100 steps, reaching the reservoir. These are all like more advanced, like get these rooms advanced towards the later parts of the game. So, I don't know. This is an interesting run for sure.
Yeah. So I forgot Unda did check out one of the library books, so he may be looking at that bottom right condition, possibly for column 5, possibly for the anti-diagonal. I mean, yeah, if you can get those 5 floor plans, I think Bacowl has a far stronger chance at getting 5 floor plans. And as Amaranth has mentioned in the chat, Drafting Studio is also another very easy way to get 5 floor plans because just set up blue and you'll just get drafting studio in your like first 10 drafts because it just always happens. So I think that middle square is not as unreasonable as we thought it was. I think Coffer still denies you the anti-diagonal, but the upper left to lower right is probably cleaner than most. We'll see. The brick wall will be broken tomorrow. Yeah, so for people who are not knowers, which is okay, if there's the two broken walls, one that you access, the first one that you access from the basement, the other one that you access from the exterior, if you break one of those and you end the day as a quality of life measure, and also so that it doesn't suck if you break down one wall and you don't break down the other, both of the walls will be broken by the time you get to the next day. So
I learned that far too late.
You just break down one and walk away. Yeah. So,
I learned that far too late. I literally realized that like a week or two ago, and I was like, well, great.
What do you mean Rad says what? Rad, I literally told you about that at the GDQ that you ran blueprints on stage. How did you forget? I literally told you about it. It doesn't come up a lot, to be fair, because like Power Hammer is it's not a guaranteed sort of deal. But if you're not super interested in making it into the basement, you can just break down the one, and then while you're fading out, just walk away and do literally anything else. So what is this board looking like? It seems pretty clear. Like, I think Bacowl is probably looking at call 4? I don't know.
It is interesting. We did see 30 coins from Bacowl as well. So we have our first line completed from column 2, which is very, very exciting. And also library book checked on the estate as well from Unda. So we are kind of going back and forth with some of the more like, what I would consider to be the standard kind of things that you would expect from like an early game, like with chess power kind of advantage. And so from here, I guess we're just kind of starting to develop a couple different days here. Obviously, Unda going more of a blue day. I would guess maybe Unda is still trying to look for those 30 coins because, again, he is very clear he's trying to do that row 2. Reaching that reservoir as well, also free. Also East and West Wing Hall as well, marked from Bacowl. So
they just need those 3 Draxus depictions. I think they're both knowers.
They're both doing the exact same thing. They're both doing column 2, row 2, row 4, and then from there it's anyone's game. I mean, I think either of them now with chess, they are able to hit tomb for black day for reaching the reservoir, so that's really easy. 30 coins, you just have to hit a vault at some points. That's helpful for a blue day. 5 unique green rooms in a day is also not too bad for Unda to do late game as well. So this is anyone's game at this point. We are pretty close to basically tied at this point, I would say.
I mean, row 2 for Unda especially is just draft the tomb, draft 5 dead ends, and then go down in the tomb.
There's vaults.
30 coins down there, and you reach your there's
you take the
vault.
vault.
That's
no,
the easy way to do it.
Does he not take the vault?
He will not take the vault.
Interesting.
I
take that every day of the week.
On more.
Is that the end of the day?
He might want more out of this day. I don't know what he's looking for out of this day.
He has the ballroom though. I take that every time. No.
But that ends your progress on the left side. Does he have the ability to draft more?
I guess,
or does he just want
but
30 coins. I don't know.
I guess, personal opinion, I draft out of ballroom there and try to go north because he's blocked here anyway, and now I didn't get it. So yeah, I mean, that's obviously terrible luck to have a security door on the 3rd rank. That's just terrible luck. But wants kitchen because he needs a morning room. That makes sense. So yeah, I guess kitchen because he has a chance at. But either way, I think I take the quick goal there before I could just set a shop day and just spam kitchen all I want. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just a preference, I think. So anyway, I digress, but I mean, kind of going outside here, maybe doing like a trading post or something, or a shrine blessing, maybe for Dancer to rotate, who knows. Meanwhile, Bacowl is doing a hallway day on the right-hand side. He's doing he's like, well, I ended my day. I might as well I have the dice for it. I might as well go outside and reach the reservoir. So he's going to go do that on the left-hand side as well.
Yeah. It's not going to get him to the 30 coin. Unfortunately, if he had drawn tomb first and picked out 5 dead ends, I think that would have sealed the deal. Because again, that's 30 coins. But just sort of incidentally picking this up. Now he's probably just going to have to pick up vault later. So he better hope that he's going to get that.
That's what I mean. I don't know.
Row 2.
We'll see.
Reaching the reservoir is also helpful for the vertical as well. Okay, Bacowl with the draft 4 hallways consecutively. I think both of our competitors see the same lines. It's just a matter of, does Bacowl pivot to taking that diagonal, or does he agree? Okay, there's your 3 Draxus depictions on Unda's side. So that's the first line from Unda. Bacowl has that column 2. You got the row 4 for Unda. So I think it's 4 more conditions for Unda. For Bacowl, he needs 4 more conditions as well. So they're very close. And they reach the reservoir from Unda. So he just needs 3 more. Basement key, 100 steps. Does it? No, and 5 unique green rooms in a day, and
There
30
you go.
coins. Okay, no, I cannot count.
But like this is the line though, Gelly, is like in column 5. I mean, I think 100 plus steps. So you just maybe take. I mean, this is maybe a stretch. I don't think you maybe take a bedroom day, but I think there are many different ways you can do 100. Take 100 steps in a day. A basement key is definitely tough for sure. Obviously, they both have. I think they both have foundation at this point, so that's a harder one to do. But column 5 is looking real appealing, as well as they've both been working towards that green room directory in column 4. I think ultimately what that will come down to is a boiler room plus lab combination. I think maybe if it's me doing this, I think I try my hand at doing like a secret passage on column 5 and re-rolling for the green room directory for the for morning room, for example, and try my best with a secret garden key, and then try for throne room. I think that's all of that is easier than using a basement key, in my opinion.
Really?
I think so. That's just me personally, though.
Yeah, it's tough to say. Alternately, maybe that diagonal is better even than that column too. Morning room's tough, man. Morning room's real.
It is really tough.
Getting an antechamber should be pretty consistent. It should be pretty consistent. I agree.
The thing is with the antechamber, I feel like you can often overlap it with other days, but like you could do like a secret garden day overlapped. And there's lab Unda with a powered lab as well. So getting access to that throne room, he is very easily.
There you go.
He is definitely going to go for column 4 then. So he's locked in on getting that 8 rooms in the green room directory.
I do not like that because it's either basement key or 8 green rooms.
Yeah, that's in my eyes. That's commitment to column 4. You have to do it then. If you're one away,
you have to commit, I guess. Yeah.
Well, because like I mean, you can get I think you happen upon a secret garden key in so many ways. Whether it be like an attic or it's a music room, or you can trade. Well, I can't really trading post easily for it, but you know what I mean. There are so many different ways to get it, and to have it show up. A billiard room is even easy. So like you can happen upon a locksmith another way. So there's so many different ways you can happen upon that, and I think you just do other things and just hope it appears.
So then I suppose it's a shop day then. You hope for kitchen for bacon and eggs. You hope for locksmith for SGK.
See, there's music room already. He could have taken music room for that. I guess he didn't have a gems. Never mind. He didn't have gems.
He didn't have the gems for it. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. Okay.
I have been fully converted to like
depictions have hit.
Oh, there's another line for Bacowl as well. Yes, you're right.
Yep.
I think I get fully committed to secret passage on column 5, or column 5 of the house when you're drafting, like doing secret passage vertically into morning room with like a blessing. That's how I do it.
He scared off of it. He tried it twice and it failed him. He would have to pick up a bunch of rerolls on top of that, and it's kind of hard to do that on hallway days. So
right.
I'm not convinced.
Sure, fair enough.
Who knows?
Well, interestingly enough, Unda still needs that vault, like we talked about before. Unda still needs the vault in row 2.
Yeah, he still needs that money in order to make that row 2 work out in his favor.
Also, just noting for you, Gelly, Bacowl taking a green room day today, and Unda taking a blue room day.
Okay, yeah, so Bacowl is probably still looking for green rooms directory in that case because he's already had 5 unique green rooms in a day. So he's looking to clean up the rest of that. I don't know how much more there is to clean up, though. Interesting. Blue makes sense to me on Unda's side. 100 steps is most easily done using blue, to my understanding, by hitting a sauna and going to the next day, and then...
Does he get secret garden key?
Does he also want power hammer or burning glass? I'm not sure I see the materials.
Oh, there it is. There's a secret garden key for Undalevein.
There's a secret garden key.
There it is. Like I said,
that's the way you do it.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll see if he ends up using it here. He just has to go up the side, and that will be. I think that is one of 2 things. Because if you remember, Undalevein has already he has unlocked the powered lab, so he already has the throne room found, I suppose.
Yeah,
but,
on seal,
yeah. So Bacowl not getting lucky with that green room pull, unfortunately. No rerolls.
I mean, we've seen it from them. Boiler.
Interesting.
Does Boiler do anything here?
I think he's just looking for a north-facing door. He was just a north-facing door for the secret garden.
North-facing door. Yeah, he's already powered lab. There's your SGK, so that finishes that up. What? Oh, is he going for antechamber? He's on the wrong side. He's on the wrong side for antechamber. But he does have foundation, yes. So
Mm-hmm.
This could work. He's on the wrong side though, because you're looking for west-facing antechamber door out of Secret Garden.
Bacowl also getting the Lost and Found here, so that's another goal done for Lost and Found.
One.
So also has a play maybe. Well, it's interesting. I mean, Lost and Found doesn't super help you here, unfortunately, because you still need Throne Room or Basement Key or both, I guess, for row one.
No, upper left to lower right. 5 floor plans permanently added.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, the diagonal. You're right.
So he just needs to hit.
Oh my
that
God,
Lost
you're
and
right.
Found,
Throne Room. Does Throne Room not give you 2?
That middle square, and that gets him another line.
Yeah, because Throne Room, if you got Lost and Found and then Throne Room, that would give him 2 squares immediately. It would be Throne Room and 5
This is also
rooms.
reservoir access as well, so he just needs to eat food in 3 different rooms, and so he's going for the gav hop. For people who are unaware, your gravity is actually low enough to where you can skip having to pull this cart proper over to the. Wait, why is he doing this? Oh yeah, so he's looking for a lot of speed out of this. Oh, it's weird. Yeah, it's tough. So it's one of these very difficult strategies that exists in the basement where you don't have to pull, a decent amount of this, and you can save like 15 to 20 seconds just making that hop directly. It's a lot easier if you use menu hovering, but menu hovering is obviously not legal. So unfortunately, he just has to do it the intended way. I don't think that's going to cost him the game. But boy howdy, wouldn't that be remarkable?
Oh my God, it's so interesting. Bacowl's gonna have like 2 or 3 squares happening in a. He has still has to mark Lost and Found. So he will maybe have Throne Room. He gets Boiler. Oh, it's locked on the left as well.
But he has an experiment he could potentially get. Come on, man. He hears beeping. I think it's a coin on the ground. Yeah, tough. Dude, get an experiment. Did he chamber mirrors already? Why is he not picking up a lab experiment to immediately get a key? Oh, billiards. Okay. So yeah, Unda's actually got very close to having basement key because he's just 1 room away. 1 room away. Bacowl has checked off LNF now. So.
Oh my God. Well, it's interesting because he can also grab Mechanarium here on the right-hand side and Throne Room. So he will basically have, he is very close to having, I hesitate to say this, but Bacowl is almost close to finishing because he already has, he has 2 lines already.
Yeah.
He has column 2,
he's
row
2
4.
conditions away.
He's 2 conditions away.
That middle square and eat food in 3 different rooms in a day, and he's done.
Yeah, that's it. That's gonna be it. He's like shaking. You can see this camera. You can see the game on the right side. Go.
Unda still, he could get 30 coins and 5 unique. I'd put him at 3. I don't know.
I think that might be
what's
5.
Unda currently looking to do now. Basement key used 100 steps. Maybe he goes for sauna.
It's also interesting if Unda would have taken that vault, he would be at 2. He would be at 2 lines right now, tied up, and almost he would be 1 away as well from that bottom 5 unique green rooms. If he would have had 5 unique green rooms, then he's also 1 away from a 3rd line as well because he would have had the 30 coins already. Also,
here's Unda's coins. Though.
Oh, there's the coins. There we go. Okay, he made up for it. There we go. And there's the basement key. Spread. Oh my God.
Yeah, there's basement key.
Here we go, baby. Sport time, baby. Oh my God. So after Unda uses the basement key, is there? Okay, he's gonna do planetarium. He's doing planetarium for the 5th one. He's saying screw through.
Yeah, he's doing planetarium for one of the floor plans permanently added to draft pool. That'll finish 1 line. I'm a little nervous. I hope he doesn't think that gives him 2 lines here because he just needs to eat food. He needs to be a food eater.
Unda needs to connect to the foundation to use the basement key, so unfortunately he does need to connect there. That is 3 lines for Bacowl. He is 1 line away from winning this first game. He needs to eat food in 3 different rooms. He could just go classroom and it would be GG's. But we'll see if he gets three different rooms for food. No food in this room, unfortunately, but Bacowl is 1 condition away from winning this first match. All right, we'll see here. So here we go.
Don't eat the wind-up key.
We're moving through here. I wonder, we're kind of tracking. There's maybe a dining room. You could just keep that for later. But yeah.
You got to make it to 8. You got to make it to 8. I don't know.
You got to keep going.
What's his vision for eat? So I'm sure he's looking for kitchen.
There's pantry. That's 1.
Pantry's 1.
Pantry's 1. We're close
Kitchen's
to finishing
another,
right.
but it is a blue day. Dining room. That's an actually. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not thrilled with it. Grab classrooms. I don't know if he's a knower. I don't know if he's going to consider that as a potential option.
I mean, also you can happen upon food for sure. So it's one of those things. You can kind of just have it appear.
Secret garden key technically works it.
Yeah, right. No kidding.
So like there's a lot of different ways to slice this or to skin a cat. It's just I don't know exactly which. I feel like he doesn't know either.
He's going outside right now, though. He's going outside.
Root cellar turnips, man.
Yeah, right. I guess so. Work. Yeah, right.
I mean, because he's got blue rooms, so he's looking for one
schoolhouse.
Of school. Okay, you have to be a knower. Okay,
surely he's
all right.
Good.
Yeah, so that should do it. That should do it.
This is gonna have it. I mean,
so Unda, didn't get the basement key to foundation. Yeah, that might seal it.
Yeah. Wow.
Tough.
Yeah, so this is very well played. There's classroom. This is the second room to eat in, I think. So he's already eaten in a pantry once. This is the second food. He needs one more classroom, and this will be GG's to game 1 to Bacowl. Let's see here. I think you just take dining room for the steps, hope for a classroom, and you're good to go, baby. He already ate in pantry, so that's one room he's eaten in already today, so just needs one more.
Still needs 2 classrooms. That's a lower bar to cross than almost anything else here. I think
you don't need 2 more classrooms. You need 1 classroom. You need 1 more room.
Well, 1 more classroom. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Library. This is not good. I mean, classroom could appear here.
Ooh, music room. Take it for food, for secret garden potential.
For food.
Take it for food. There you go. There's secret garden.
There's SGK. I mean, it's okay.
Oh, do it. Do Nook. You won't.
I think Nook that has every chance of just giving. You can get triple dead ended if you were to take Nook.
Yeah,
there.
that's
I think
true.
He's looking to make it to rank 5. Conference room perfect. Secret garden key is a inspired strat.
Oh my God, there it is. That's 3, and that should be game.
That's easy.
Bacowl takes game 1 between Unda and Bacowl. GG's all around. Nice job. Very nice job. Let's see if I can unmute. I don't know if this is working today. I actually don't know if it's working today. Apologies, chat room. The unmuting is not working on their individual streams, sadly, but that's okay. GG's. Wow, what a time. Yeah, very, very good. Less sub-hour run for this one. Very, very fun. And you know what's crazy? They were both so close. Looking at the blue lines here, I mean, very good game. Unda had 2 lines with row 2 and 4, and already powered the lab room as well. So had throne room found. Was trying to connect for basement key. Had all the right things going. Just could not connect at the very end. So I love that both of their odds were almost identical too, because they both got chess at the same time. So that was really, really, really great.
Yeah. No, very, very good. Very good. Oh, are they in?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to, the unmute, I don't know if it will work, sadly. I can't, I tried my best. I'm sorry. The unmute button might not work, but that's okay. GG's all around though. GG's. We'll talk to them a little bit while they wrap up this game here, and we'll chat with them in the VC in just a moment. We'll get their quick thoughts, and then we'll hop into game 2. But Gelly, I mean, a four line bingo. I mean, definitely requires you to kind of be strategic. I mean, both of them identifying the exact lines that they kind of, I mean, we called it as well. We saw exactly what we thought would be happening for the bingo boards, and immediately both of them identifying all those squares and doing all those things. But I mean, I think their luck was pretty similar, I guess, and they played very similarly as well. But one person's odds just kind of got maybe a little bit better, and they drafted, obviously Bacowl drafted very well, and so did Unda, but
I think the difference maker was the fact that Bacowl got Power Hammer and Burning Glass. That's the sort of thing that gives you the 5 floor plans, the lost and found. I mean, that basically made that center square from not so reachable to very, very reachable, especially with Tunnel on top of that. So, like, I think the difference was being able to get all of those things together, and sometimes it just happens, Unda was relatively close as well. If he had gotten to the foundation for basement key and he had managed to pull, a sauna and added on top of that a unique green room day, I think he could have just as easily been able to pull ahead here, but luck is luck.
Yeah, exactly. They both played very, very well, and it was a very close match, which I love to see a close match in game one. That makes me excited for the upcoming ones as well. They were very, very neck and neck, and obviously we'll have some fun formats here coming up in a second, but we'll give production just a second to pull everyone into the chat. I would love to get a second to get their thoughts about that game one and see how they're feeling after that, and then we'll go ahead and straight into game two right after this, but we'll give them a second to get pulled over as well. Wow, I'm excited. I'm excited for game 2 and 3, potential game 3, who knows, but we'll see how it ends up. These two players are very well matched against each other. They're both like very similar skill levels. Yeah. Hello, you two.
Hi.
Hello. Oh my goodness, that was a neck and neck the whole time.
I'm well aware. Yeah.
I want to kill the secret passage. These are betraying me.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did see that.
Attic in workshop as well.
We saw you both were trying for different angles for some green rooms as well on either side, so it was very fun watching you both try to get the things you needed.
Yeah.
Man,
I get denied.
Yeah. Do either of you feel like you had one line that you were particularly going for? I think it feels like column 5 was the one easiest from the outset, but Bacowl, you took that diagonal going down.
I took the diagonal opportunistically because I got it. I originally had like column 5 or column 4. I think we're both actually not the worst. Though my funny conservatory never showed up, so I guess I'm glad that I got the lost and found.
Yeah, I was going for descending diagonal. First I was like column 4. But I knew like the green director can be quite bad, and I slightly pivoted to diagonal from top left to bottom right. But I kept getting denied. From kitchen. I keep getting the bad options. I keep getting denied from closet and secret passage. See, if I get a die from the closets, then it would be nice. Except I don't. I get a gem and a key, and then I had to leap of faith, secret passage, east wing, advance, and then I get the worst possible options.
The closet dice 50-50 is brutal for sure.
Yeah. And then I get denied from Broken Levin, both attic and workshop. So it's just like I was not happy at all. So I had to.
It's so funny. I saw you at one point you pulled the kitchen trying to go for that chance at the green room for bacon and eggs instead of doing like the vault, and I was like, no, there was the vault right there for the 30 coins. But then you did it later, so it was fun.
Yeah, the 30 coins will happen.
I still get denied. I still get denied.
Oh man, it was very fun to watch. Well, GG's to both of you. I think let me go ahead and hop into our format select here, and then we'll go ahead and pick. Unda, if you want to hop back over to your menu, we'll get both of you settled here in game, right. But then we'll get you picking the next match as well.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. All right, well, I'll let you load up here, and then I'll show you the options here. So, all right. Cool. We'll see you clicking out there. Okay, cool. So, also under your overlay is a little bit on top of the gameplay a little bit. I don't know if you can.
Did I accidentally move? Oh, I did actually.
It might have been moved. Yeah. No, you're all good.
I accidentally shifted it during the game, and I didn't realize.
No, you're like the panic clicking. I have ended my stream before because I panic clicked on OBS. I didn't realize I clicked.
That's good.
I know, it's great, right? It's definitely what you want when you're streaming. Well, anyways, okay, cool. So, you ready to pick Unda?
All right.
Okay, cool.
Let me see the options.
All right, cool. All right, folks, and everyone watching at home, and Unda, Bacowl, your options for game 2 are as follows. So the first option you have is a bingo 5x5 with connecting all corners orthogonally. So you have the 4 corners, obviously, and you have to connect them in a path. All 4 of them you have to connect, right? The second option that you have is a bingo 4x4, and it's kind of similar to what we saw in the last match if you were watching. But we have 11 goals totals of the 16, or the line equals the loss. So I don't know, again, if you don't have watched the last one, but you have to get 11 goals, and any line that you make, diagonal, vertical, horizontal, all of them will result in you losing immediately. Then finally, we have a bingo 5x5. We have the most goals in those 90 minutes or the first to blackout with all 25. I would guess that was going to be a most goals kind of hour and a half kind of game. And the banner of the king results in you losing immediately. So, three
Right, most
very...
option. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say 3 very different options. So did you just say you want the third one? Is that what you said?
Third option. And period.
All right.
I'm going to take a quick break. I did not expect you to pick that fast. Sorry. I will be right back.
Yeah, of course. Now, yeah, take your time. No big deal. So, again, we're going to be doing a bingo 5x5, 90 minutes, most goals, or the first to blackout. Pretty self-explanatory. You can't get the banner of the king, otherwise you lose. So, no kings, and you'll be playing those 90 minutes. So I'll let you all get set up, and good luck. All right. Meanwhile, me and Gelly will take it over back to our gaming board as we drag those folks out into their getting set up here. So, I'll just wait till I'm gonna wait till I get moved out. I want to talk strategy until they get shuffled out. We'll hold off for a second.
We don't want to give them advice. They're gonna listen to us.
Yeah, no advice. Okay, cool. Now they're out. So, Gelly, kingless game. What are we gonna see here?
No kings, man. Remember? So obviously, the entire dynamic shifts whenever you don't have access to king. A lot of these conditions are going to jump way up in difficulty. I will be surprised if we see anything similar to Bacowl has had a previous performance where he got 32 out of 36 goals on a 6x6 board. I would be highly surprised if we got like 15 out of 25 because a lot of these goals are built in such a way that they're balanced for getting king within 20 minutes. No other chess power is going to get you there, and it's really probably not worth putting in all that effort. So now your first 20 minutes are freed up for entirely dedicated to the board. You're just going for that 5x5, as many goals as you can. It's going to be about finding out what are the hard goals that you can still get without king, and then moving your way to getting easier and easier goals as time moves on. So it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing our first no king match as a part of this tournament, at least one that has been imposed by the rules. And here's the board.
All righty, folks. Here we go. We're ready to go. And here is our board. It seems like both of them are ready to go. And welcome to our very first forced kingless game here. Let me go ahead and pull up our board, and I'll show off some pictures at first just to give you an easier impression about what we're seeing here. So again, we have a 5x5 bingo. Within 90 minutes, this will more than likely go the entire 90 minutes. I am sure of it. Taking a look at some of our squares here, we have many different kinds of squares that I'm very excited about. So we'll kind of work our way around here. So 5 parlor puzzles, that'll happen eventually. 7 items in the inventory, that'll happen eventually. I'm going to highlight things that I think are easy. Actually, I'm going to do the opposite this time. I'm going to highlight things that I think are particularly hard to do, maybe. So these are easy. 5 mechanical rooms in a day is probably a little bit tougher. Throne room found is definitely a little tougher to do. 2 instances is not too bad. You could do that with classrooms. 3 special keys, not too bad either. Mage chamber or servants' quarters is very hard without a king power, so we're going to see that for sure. Cursed is easy. 3 night rooms in the directory is also so interesting. Gelly, do you know why this one is interesting?
Well, you have your observatory, you have your security, and then you have one of night or I never remember the other one.
It's the armory. It's the armory. So they would need to do chess power anyway to go get the armory if they want to get this square, which is very funny. We have 4 or 6 all the Great Hall doors open. That's a little bit tougher to do. Basement key is also tough. 6 unique red rooms a day is not too bad with ducting, I don't think. Reservoir seems self-explanatory. Billiards happens eventually. West Path Gate happens eventually. Draxus as well. Reach Room 46 is one of the tougher goals on this board for sure. Studio additions kind of happens eventually if you just see it in 20 minutes. You could also monk this room, which is interesting. Mechanarium, kind of, it's pretty free. West Wing Hall, pretty free. Key from Fern is also free. I think maybe where people are going to struggle the most is maybe a black print. Lost and Found, Rear Control. These three at the bottoms are a little bit more annoying without like a specified king power. I don't know, Gelly, taking a look at this board, is there anything I missed that you're seeing is like, wow, this is a really kind of tough one? Maybe a special key. What do you think?
I'm a little shocked that you glossed over 2 rooms and studio editions as being easy. Without blue power up, I don't know how often you're gonna get the drafting studio, to be perfectly honest.
Sure.
That seems like something that's not even something that you can reasonably manipulate for. I genuinely think someone's either going to be lucky or they're not, and it's going to be you could monk it.
That's what I was saying. That's what I said originally. It was like you could just, once you see it, you could aim for a shrine, but then you can't force shrine with a blue day either. So I know what you mean though. So that is a little bit harder. Schoolhouse,
unless they start berry picking, which I don't know if either of our competitors here are self-professed berry pickers, but that could be the way to go as well.
All right, well, we are kicked off here, folks. We are starting off our 90 minutes here of bingo, of 5x5, our most goals or first to blackout. There is a very reasonable world where maybe we see a blackout, but I think 90 minutes, if it was 120 minutes, I'd maybe think we see a blackout, but 90 minutes, it might be a little bit too tight for that. So I think we're going most goals. And as a reminder, in case anyone doesn't know, if they have the same amount of goals in those 90 minutes, whoever tags them first, so let's say they both end at 17, whoever hits 17 first will be our winner for this. So yes, we'll see how they go. They're both kicking off with a parlor and going from there. So we'll see how they go.
Yeah. If I were imagining what I would be wanting to do, I think this is the instance where you want to sort of extend your days as long as possible, especially with day 1. If you can extend your day, you'll incidentally get things like 7 items in inventory, 3 special keys. It gives you a better chance of picking up the workshop, which is useful for anything from I'm sure Lost and Found, for example. That's an easy pickup if you can manage to get a power hammer. Hypothetically, if you could swing your way into getting Black Bridge, that helps with 2 unique black prints in a day, although that's tenuous. That's a little tough. Although you can berry pick for Throne Room. I don't know if that's exactly what anyone's going to be going for here. I think, you're going to want to extend your days as long as possible because in general, especially with like B-Quest, the people who are quite good, they extend their days as long as possible because if you can draft a lot of common rooms, once you start making it into ranks 5, 6, 7, 8, you start getting the weird goofy rooms such as your wine cellars and your workshops, and that allows you to hit a lot more of these esoteric conditions. Whereas normally when you're given access to chess, you sort of want very short days so that you get access to chess and then knock out conditions as quickly as possible. So it's a little bit different of a methodology here in my understanding. So like depending on how both of them go here and what sort of experience they both have in doing kingless, it'll be interesting to see.
For sure. Obviously,
4 billiard puzzles. Go for it.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, like, really, the only thing is, like, obviously, we love a game 3 in bingo. Obviously, we want to see game 3. So obviously, I'm a little bit biased to see if Unda can get through here and win a game 3. But I don't. Again, this is gonna be a tight match, and as Gelly is saying, the strategies definitely change when the king power is not going to be showing up here. So they really have to use their drafting abilities to get those rooms out as quickly as they can. So we'll see how this ends up. The beginning part of the game, as kind of Gelly was hinting at, is not super different from the rest of it, right? It's just kind of like playing well, getting garage, getting to outer room, all of those things. But we'll see how their strategy changes once day 1 is passed, or we're hitting 2 through 5.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Billiards, obviously, Bacowl is going to hit billiards here. Honestly, I've seen it a lot where people will skip billiards because it doesn't necessarily benefit them. Now, every time you see billiards is one of the rare times that you get to see billiards. So, especially with 4, good gosh. I mean, that's a lot. That genuinely is a lot. I know we've got 90 minutes, but billiards stops showing up after a while because once you start hitting like days 4, 5, 6, billiards doesn't like to show up due to some weird mechanic with the master bedroom, if I remember correctly. It's very strange. So billiards going to be showing up here, and then of course they're both still going for getting West Gate, but in such a way where you want to have a long a day as possible. I would love to see a day 1 room 46. We're not going to see that.
Imagine, dude. Oh my God.
So sick.
You know what's interesting also is that they both are kind of getting Unda got a little screwed for not seeing utility closet fast here, but they're both kind of doing garage around the same time. There's garage, so we love seeing both of them get the garage on day one. We love kind of equal odds there, as it were. So outside, we're seeing Bacowl take that shrine. Does not have the coins, so maybe, I don't know if Bacowl still has the doors to go get more coins, potentially. So there is a world where you go find like a pantry or something to go back in and maybe get like a blessing, potentially. There's Westgate as well. Yep. And I saw Bacowl dig up the microchip as well, which is of note. And then on the left, we have Unda, I think, right? And then Unda going back to do this here. Tool shed maybe for a shovel.
Interesting. Okay. Those are two components for being able to put together a contraption, either burning glass or power hammer. Power hammer is useful for lost and found. Burning glass, not super important unless you start going for SD. I've heard going for satellite dish on a non-king board is definitely still very powerful, especially with access to lab re-rolling, the glitch that allows you to go through about 4 different iterations of different experiments that you want to see, especially when satellite dish allows you to curate them and also go beyond 4, if I remember correctly. So that's a possibility with burning glass, although I don't know whether either of these competitors would be super comfortable with that. We'll have to see.
Also,
yeah, it'll be it's yeah, go for it.
Interestingly, Unda just got the Great Hall, I believe, or no, excuse me, Bacowl, not wrong person. Bacowl got the Great Hall, which is interesting. Bacowl also going back in the house to get more of those coins to go to the outer room, because has the shrine active today, so Bacowl will probably be going outside to do that. Also, this is going to be 6 doors open on the estate for the Great Hall as well for Bacowl, so that is an interesting one. Great. Ooh, that's one of the harder ones to do without king power, so that is awesome. Really, really nice job. Really tactical play. And then also grabbing the upgrade disc, going to be running outside, I would imagine, to drop those 3 coins into the bucket for that shrine blessing.
Yeah. So, yeah, getting that upgrade. Yeah, as you can see, they're taking their days a little bit longer here. It would be interesting to see what this upgrade leads to, because there is a real chance of Fish House coming up. Fish House, if you're not aware, there is an experiment that essentially allows you to add as many aquariums to your pool as you wish. And so if the upgrade were to, say, lead to the electric eel aquarium, those are all mechanical rooms. And it doesn't say 5 unique mechanical rooms. It says 5 mechanical rooms. So if you're willing to fill your house with a bunch of aquariums that are all mechanical, suddenly that's a condition that the other players, no chance they're going to hit without doing pretty much exactly the same thing there. So shout outs to chat.
Yeah, right. Also interesting, Unda didn't get a left-facing door there either, which is a little annoying. I think he was trying to go for like a Great Hall play, maybe, to try to get Great Hall, because he was, I think, hoping for a left-facing door, but does not get it. Unda also has the chance at a boiler room shot here for throne room as well, so he's hoping for a lab to show up. And also Bacowl getting another item from the workshop. Yep. Wow. So there's the 7 items
again,
done
but
as
the
well.
thing is, these are all conditions other than the Great Hall that are, they're going to pick them up whether or not it matters. Like, you know, I think Unda could probably end up picking these up an hour and a half in, you know, it's still, these are the simpler conditions that you mark them because you have done them, right?
100%.
It's not really a 4v2 at the moment, but like, yeah. Interior Great Hall is definitely super unique though, especially with opening an antechamber door. There's like a slim chance that there could be antechamber access here, although I don't know if that does anything other than giving you the basement key, especially if you can't like code check it. Here's another upgrade from Bacowl.
Well, we'll see if Undalevein can get a lab here as well. I mean, to your
point, would be incredible.
To your point, Gelly, it's one of those. I think you maybe try for weight room here, honestly, and just kind of keep drafting with ducks and go from there. Wow, it takes a workshop. Maybe
takes a workshop.
Oh, sees the lever. It says no, thank you, and just keeps going. Which is super interesting. But yeah, to your point, like, I know Unda will probably go do some of those things later, like on the board, but also like, you'll see on the board on the stream layout, I have marked the things that in my opinion are maybe a little bit harder to do without the king power. Maybe even like a unique red rooms in a day is kind of tougher, but you could also get that with duck drafting. I think that might be what Unda is trying to go for here on top of the lab blessing, is like the red room drafting, the duck drafting. So we'll see if he ends up getting it. There's, what is the two gem?
That's going to be or weight room. If he can get an unlocked room here.
Oh, he's
I don't think he does. It's tough.
Oh, he's out of keys.
That could have also been key from furnace. That could have been key from furnace just as easily.
Yeah. So there is a lot of duck drafting options today, I guess, as well. So that's interesting. Bacowl also grabbing a red room here or connecting to red, I guess, here to get unlocking that with a battery as well. So I wonder, it's still on day one for Bacowl. This is so interesting. This is two of the longest day ones I've ever seen on like a bingo format. I mean, it makes sense without the king. You play differently, right? And there's a power hammer as well. There it is.
Yep. That's very big.
Wow.
That's very big on Bacowl's side. Easy reach the reservoir. Easy lost and found.
Well, in Mechanarium too.
Mechanarium. You could, yeah.
Day one power hammer. Is there a play to win the game today for room 46 because he has power hammer and a great hall open? Oh my god.
Oh my. He needs a little bit more steps, but he could day one. He could absolutely day one. This is about the strongest chance we've seen for a day one, especially.
Well, you don't actually need the pump if you get the two. Oh wait, no, he does need the pump because, well, no. Oh
no, he doesn't, because if he has power hammer, he's on the correct side of the reservoir. He just needs to draft Tomb. Has he drafted yet?
No, he would need the pump. He would need the pump to get the fountain. Because he has the shrine. Because you would have to go down through the fountain with the basement.
He took shrine. Yeah, then I guess he needs pump room, so he'd still need pool. Okay, so probably not. But like, he can't do Tomb to move the cart. So he would need fountain.
It would have to be pump.
He had to be quite lucky here. LNF is a huge it's a goal that you have that your opponent will likely not have. Correct. It's also going to lead to a very easy hit on reaching reservoir and eventually doing Mechanarium. I think that's how he's going to end this day, very likely, is he's going to head down in that basement, crack it open, and then leaves him open to get LNF pretty much any time that he wants. So
for sure.
Very, very good start for Bacowl. A workshop, any contraption workshop is very, very good. So
I know, and like so good with like the power hammer. That's such a massive advantage because especially in a universe where you have a king power and you can just say I want to go to Tomb, so you just set black. It is much more convenient to have access to the basement now through this thing, through here, instead of having to force Tomb now. That is so massive to get underground, to get Mechanarium. Because Unda could just try to be getting Tomb to get like a Mechanarium or try to get the reservoir, all those things, or a Black Prince, and just can't do it because might not get access to the Tomb. So we'll see. We'll see how advantageous. And lost and found. Wild.
Yeah.
Wow. Very impressive.
Funny that we've made it 15 minutes and nobody's unlocked the apple orchard. I guess. It puts us in a bit of a weird spot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it doesn't really super matter currently because there's no reason to pick up a conservatory out of any of the conditions on this board here. So like, yeah, I mean, like he might pick up a conservatory here, but like now is his time to actually unlock the apple orchard on Bacowl's side.
Right.
So also get treasure trove for Black Prince. That's wild. Unfortunately, without having the Tomb cart pull, that doesn't work now. But Mechanarium Trove is still like a real option for Bacowl as well. I think Bacowl has a very, very strong advantage here.
Well, so, if you're in Undalevin's mind right now, you're looking at this board, and I'm thinking, Bacowl has 6 achievements to my 2 without a king power. It's like, how do you look at that and you're thinking, how did they get so lucky already to do all these things?
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
Remember, Bobby, it's always about that rubber banding. We like to think as thinky gamers that we're not sports, but this is sports. This rubber banding, we've seen it from other sports. This could be strategic for all you know. Cyclists have figured it out. Mario Kart players have figured it out. If you stay not in first place, you won't get targeted by things like blue shells, and you won't be hit by air resistance. You are the ones who might be an advantage if you're willing to sneak behind with that bullet bill, with that drafting advantage. This is sports.
For sure.
If I'm just thinking that far, I don't know. Maybe not. But like, still. In any case, just because you're behind on what the board currently looks like, I think strategically there's an advantage to taking a lot of harder conditions and then mopping up a lot of the easier stuff.
True.
Because if you take a bunch of easy conditions and you have 15 minutes at the end to get one hard condition, you might not make it. Whereas if you have 15 minutes at the end to mop up a bunch of easier conditions, it's a little bit easier to like piece out and quantize exactly how you want to put that together. But like, I don't know how much of that thought process you can be putting into a game like this because you're basically working with whatever the game is giving you. So,
you know what's interesting? I know while that was happening, Bacowl had an upgrade to also fix stars for Drax's depiction as well. So
there you go. Yeah,
interestingly enough, Bacowl took a spare bedroom upgrade as well. I don't know if that speaks to anything, but also Unda taking a hallway here, hoping for Great Hall, does get it. I think maybe hoping for, it has a foyer as well already. So that is also the Great Hall marked, and there's the rubber banding, baby. Yep. And on top of that, Gelly, you kind of hinted at this, can also now do some similar stuff to what Bacowl has already done. For example, can do West and East Wing Hall, can do, pull a lever, can maybe even reach the antechamber as well today to get a basement key. Anything can happen at this point for Unda here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So especially with foyer is such a strong advantage in comparison. Foyer Great Hall, I cannot believe that's incredible. I missed that because I guess foyer into secret passage, that's, you got to play on that as much as you possibly can. So hopefully if he's looking to get to the antechamber, he hasn't probably drafted a passageway yet. So looking at passageway, kitty corner from the antechamber on the east side to be able to get access up into the antechamber. That gets him basement key. That gets him a possible draw into room 46, depending on whether or not he gets tomb here. There's still a lot of strong chances here, especially with the Great Hall working in exactly that way. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
It's massive.
Aquarium. Come on.
Oh my God, the aquarium is happening.
Electric eel, my man.
Electric eel aquarium. Yeah. Oh, we're so back.
Monterey Bay Aquarium has nothing on our fish houses, man. Let's do it.
Oh, wow. And I know we joke, but that is a massive addition for 5 mechanical rooms, because now there is a very real world where Undalevein can just add a bunch of fish houses and then get those 5 things done. We can even do a bunch of other things, like 2 black prints in a day. I don't know if it's unique. It is unique. Never mind. I forgot that one was unique. But again, like that is so big to be able to do that. And that's also copies of rooms. That's mechanical rooms. So that's a lot you can do it all in one day.
So they're all mechanical. Yep. So again, yeah, that fish house, that's still, it's a very powerful thing that you have access to, because again, those aquariums, if you can manage to pull Hovel and you get a sleeping mask, suddenly there's no cost to all of those aquariums, and you can make progress very easily up to the terrace. Yeah, that's another way to make them free. There's a lot of ways to make that fish house strategy work out. And so if that's something that he thinks is worth making into, and also powered lab on top of that, if you're going to get that experiment as well, there's a lot of different things that happen out here that, like, I mean, 3 special keys, basement key is one of them. Yeah. You can see it all happening. It's just, it needs to happen. And
Bacowl has a classroom as well. He could have done two classrooms today, no? Or did he not have enough spaces for it? Potentially.
He may not have had the space. I can't see the manor at the current moment.
Yeah, I think he had the option. I don't know if he had more rooms to draft. Okay, that was out of doors, I think. We were out of space. That's okay. But I mean, that is a way to do that. That's probably in my opinion, the easiest way to do that fast in like things you'd already be doing, is doing that schoolhouse classroom day. But again, Unda has a very developed day. Connects to the antechamber as well. Getting into antechamber for that basement key, because the Great Hall is open. And so we'll grab that basement key. Remind me, I don't know, does Unda have the foundation?
He has a code check.
He has a code check. Okay, so we're chilling.
He's a code check. You can definitely use the code check. That's on rank 8 at the bottom middle. Yeah. So
he also has an option for terrace, decides to not take it, but that's okay. Trying to draft more kind of rooms to help out with this day specifically. So it could even do I don't even know what you do here.
What day is he on? Is this stars 3? 2? Okay, no, it's stars 1. That is a Draxus depiction, but I think that's I don't know. So he's got the key card. He has the basement key. Is there a way that he could get a 3rd key here? I'm trying to think. Attic. You take lavatory in this spot, but I don't know what you do afterwards. Yeah, I don't know where that 3rd special key is coming. Yeah, he's going to code check basement, and he's going to move on. Yeah. Right.
Well,
so now he's looking out for foundation.
What a productive day, though, for real. Like, I mean, added a mechanical aquarium. We see Bacowl going down into the tomb to do, I would guess, maybe number 1, just to hit the reservoir. But I can't remember. I mean, this is going to open this up for sure. This is also a Draxus depiction for him as well. If I go back over to here, so this middle square, that's what I thought. So the middle square, this kind of does 2 things for him. It gets reservoir, I think a second Draxus depiction. Obviously sets you up
Yep.
well for room 46 as well. It's unique in a run like this without the king. Pulling the cart early in case you get access to Foundation is really, really nice. So you can move it over, maybe access it later. Because also Power Hammer exists. So if you move the cart, because Bacowl already used the Power Hammer, right? So he can just fully access Mechanarium room 46 now by moving the cart. So this is massive.
Correct. Yeah, and now at any time he can pick up the Mechanarium, and if he gets Boiler, possibly Trove as well. So Trove being useful for 2 unique Black Prints in a day, even though Trove isn't unusual, it's definitely a room that does like to show up on occasion. Combo that with Tomb, and you've got that 2 unique Black Prints, and it's really hard for Unda to be able to take slack on that. So it'll be interesting to see exactly where that comes from. Rooms rear controls access. I think, Foundation is going to be important for both of our players here. Oh yeah, Trove is a night room. I almost forgot. Trove is a night.
Same, I
So,
forgot
like,
that too. Yeah,
you draft the Trove, that adds the 3rd night room as well. So like that's
sure.
that's very good. That's very good.
That is very good. And then, like, here's the other thing. A lot of the things, looking at this board, there are so many things that they both need that are more progression based. Like, for example, the parlors is going to happen eventually. 3 special keys, billiard room, all of those things are going to happen eventually. I love that they're both making more like meta progress, for lack of a better term. They're making progress towards like a Power Hammer, the Tomb, getting the basement key co-checked. All of these things are setting themselves up for future days.
Yeah. To be greedy about conditions like this is not the way that you want to play in 90 minutes. Maybe in a very, very short board, you want to pick up as many conditions as possible, regardless of whether or not you succeed. This is something where you have to do a bunch of setup. Like, again, a board like this, 90 minutes, this would be the way. Chess is a meta progression thing. And that's what you would expect on a board like this if it weren't for the fact that whoever drafts the king instantly loses. So in a similar sort of way, they're doing the alternatives. We might be seeing... I want to see Satellite Dish. I don't know if either of them can reasonably get it.
Gotta get the packets for the fish.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's tough to see. 6 unique red rooms, cursed, throne room, Mechanarium. Yeah. It's interesting to see where they're going from here. I think Unda's currently targeting for getting antechamber access, or just using the basement key in general.
Yeah. Like Foundation in general.
Foundation.
I think also someone noted this as well. I think we also have a mage chamber on the house as well today for Unda. So this is really big to get if we could find his servants' quarters. This is really big to get another square done, because that is maybe truly one of the most random squares that you're going to find in a day. The only other way you could guarantee something like that gets done is maybe with monking. But even that is like kind of a stretch, because you're dedicating so much time to like throwing a mage chamber in the outer room, for example. So, and that's like never helpful. And here's a library.
Here's an office for Kel.
And an office. Wow.
That's your Draxus depiction. I guess that counts as a separate Draxus depiction from library and from observatory.
Boiler. Do you take Boiler? No, I don't think you do, because like
Unda can't take Boiler.
He doesn't have outer room like access.
Bacowl wants that, but that's drafting studio. But he doesn't have gems. Can you imagine? That's tough. Ooh,
dang,
that's a bummer.
Oh, it's such a bummer.
Yeah.
I mean, Classroom is 1 studio editions, I guess, or does that? Let me double check to see if that one counts.
What it says is 2 rooms in the Studios edition directory. It doesn't say whether or not you need to actually add them via drafting studio.
Right.
So you get a Classroom. Solarium is an option if you're willing to do secret passage pierces into East and West, but like that's gonna happen. Otherwise, it's drafting studio or nothing else. So. I think drafting studio would have definitely amended that a little bit.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Don't have gems. You don't have gems.
Yeah, it is interesting. Yeah. So again, 2 very developed days here already. We got a garage for Bacowl because feeling like maybe a little gem heavy. Take those keys. Meanwhile, left side Unda. Keeping, I think, arguably is not wanting to use special keys for a multitude of different reasons. But there's an electric eel aquarium. Does he have enough for mechanical rooms? He might have like 2 or 3 right now, I think. But more importantly, saving these special keys, because as a reminder, you have 3 special keys on the board in the second row, 5th column. So I would imagine wanting to keep some of those keys. There's a billiard room. Okay, he has to be aiming for 3 special keys, I would imagine. Someone noted in the chat as well that
black
a
prints
parlor
in a
key. Well, yeah. There's 2 unique black prints as well. That's a great call out. Yeah, wow. Because that's Tomb and Aquarium. So there we go. Bacowl marking the 2 black prints, and then again, Unda potentially grabbing that. Grabbing a second special key, hopefully, and I think the parlor key was left out. It's a secret garden key. He can just go grabbing the parlor one.
Garden key. Yeah.
He's going to grab the parlor, and that's 3 special keys for Undalevein as well.
All right. Yeah. Dinner served. Okay. Yeah. So Unda's going to be targeting for those 3 special keys. It does seem kind of annoying that he has to work for it so hard, but hey, it is what it is. Bacowl may be going for 6. Oh, he's already gotten it. 6 unique red rooms in a day. There he goes. Yeah. I was kind of expecting that. I'm a little surprised that he didn't pick up LNF, because LNF is a room that can give you very, very strong. Oh my
and rear controls as well. Oh my gosh.
What are you doing? What is happening? What is this?
Holy, I was about to say why pick mains chambers, but that makes so much sense. I forgot you have the backside of closed exhibits. Crazy.
Oh,
wow, goodness.
I was about to say.
Good eye.
LNF would have been the choice, but if you've got the bat, it doesn't matter. Okay, and this boiler too, that's if he can get the steps, that's treasure trove. And treasure trove is a night room. And well, he doesn't need the black prints anymore, but it is a night room. That's also 2 unique black prints for Unda. I don't know why I thought that was going to be such a difficult condition. It's literally just Tomb and Aquarium. Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Sure.
Room rear controls. I forgot about closed exhibit. Yeah, Bacowl picked up study at some point. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is super interesting. Do you take Lost and Found here? I mean, it gives you some interesting stuff back.
I take it every day of the week. What do I lose?
Is that Q304?
Literally nothing. 304? I don't know. I can't
tell. That would be Bacowl does not have special keys, so I would be interested in the inventory for what that's a second special key he just picked up. Does he have 3? He might have 3 right now. I don't know, because he has the deposit box key, a parlor key. Does he have a third one? He might not mark if he has like
in the parlor, so we'll never know.
We'll never know. You know what I mean? Like, man, oh man.
No, okay, he definitely doesn't. Remember, he didn't lose anything going into LNF.
Coin purse. Oh yeah. So he doesn't. Yeah. So probably only has those 2 keys then, or would have only had those 2.
Wow,
keys.
That was a very lucky thing to lose if he wants to keep that upgrade disc. If he's also going to be going for Fish House adjacent strategies.
Yeah, right.
There's Secret Garden on Unda's side. This could also get him back into Antechamber. He's very close, actually. He's very close.
He is very close.
He has Does he have basement key?
The thing is, like, wait, who?
He's looking for another key. That's gonna be laundry room, isn't it? Oh, it's Rumpus. Okay, all right.
Okay, we got a powered lab from Bacowl as well, which is really, really massive. Yep. So now that gives throne room. So Bacowl getting all of the different black prints in short order. Well, not all of them, but you know what I mean? Getting access to all the different black prints in short order. So truly just getting an insanely lucky pull for all of these like different rooms that we're needing. So this is kind of a dream for what you want for bingo, is just hitting all the rooms that you want for like a black print power. We have like the Tomb that showed up when you needed it too. The day one was splendid, to say the least. Had like a great haul combined with great haul with 7 keys as well. So it was just really, really solid across the board. Unda's really needs to hope for a foundation to show up at this point, just so we can try to use the basement key, and then we'll give access to the underground, similar to how Bacowl has access to the underground right now via the power hammer / the basement. So I think that would be an equalizer for Unda. I don't know about you, Gellert, but I think if he gets access to a foundation underground, I think that would set them up a little bit more equally. I mean, we're not even halfway through this race yet, so we are just kind of going for most goals. So Unda has a ton of time. This is a different kind of race than a normal race, where like you'd expect, like, you know, the ultimate goal is to get like 3 bingos, right? Like then you're more time pressured. But with something like this, you're really not. You are time pressured literally, but you know, you can do many of these things in different order and still be totally fine, right? So we'll see. Anyway.
Yeah. Bacowl just hit just about the best experiment. He was down to about 10 steps, wasn't going to get Trove. The experiment was when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then set your steps to 40. Now he's going to be able to make his way back to the Trove. He's got that boiler powered in exactly the way that he wants it to. He's going to pick up Mechanarium for free. He's going to pick up Trove for free. He's going to be able to pick up 46 at any time that he really wants to, provided he can get access to Antechamber. He's got it. He's got a lot going on here.
Yeah.
And I mean, he has Blackbridge access too. Both of them do. So like Throne Room Found is also a part of this. We may be seeing a lot of these conditions falling a lot quicker than I was expecting them to.
I know this is going really fast for not having more of like a meta kind of chess power kind of thing, but really solid playing overall from both of them. They're both like identifying the lines and taking the opportunities that they're given per se. So. Also Unda just taking the reroll maybe in the outer room and grabbing a trading post. So interesting there. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, looking at the board that we have going on here, I mean, it's currently 10-8, but like I mentioned, we're kind of waiting for them to, again, Unda can catch up for the things that he's behind on, but he's also not too far behind in general either. Bacowl moving around everything in the basement as well, just to get through and use the glitch here. Gets across. Wow.
He gets it.
Not a glitch.
That's
more,
gapless.
Yeah, there we go. So I'm very bad at that. I still do not do that well. It's so hard to do. With practice, I know it's not bad, but anyway, we'll have access to the underground. Maybe we'll grab Mechanarium because I know he's moved the cart already, I believe. So
yeah, there's no reason for him not to pick up all three things at once here. He sets himself up for Mechanarium, he sets himself up for Trove, and then if he really wants to, he can set the gear up in such a way where he could hit room 46. I don't think his current manor has antechamber access in a way that's going to make that work. But at any time now, because he's got that power hammered basement, if he finds Great Hall, Secret Garden, if he power hammers Weight Room again, like any access into there, Mechanarium technically counts, right? Like, it does. There is no reason why he shouldn't be able to 46 to this time. So.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, like you said, having this access off rip could even boiler for the treasure trove like immediately. I mean, or unless we have a boiler already. I miss.
He's already got it. He's already got it.
Does he have the red box? He has the box set. Okay, so he does have it. So we'll have that immediately in room 46. Yeah, now okay.
Oh, he's doing this a different way. Okay.
He's doing it a different way. I think he's doing it the way I used to do it, where like you go here first, you go back, set it up, and then I think he's doing it like a different kind of way.
This is lower solve, but like, hey, it doesn't really matter. Fine grained. I mean, if he loses by 30 seconds, he loses by 30 seconds. There's not a lot you can do about that.
I think he has a little bit of room right now, but yeah.
So then the thing that he can do is he can set up one more turn. He goes back, he raises the gear, and then he's able to
Powered Lab
around the Rosie's way up.
Powered Lab from Undalevein as well.
Already had Blackbridge, did he not? He didn't have Blackbridge yet. Oh, okay, that's an equalizer. There you go.
That's
there you
huge.
Go.
Okay,
that'll be Throne Room Found eventually.
Wow. All right, so that's huge. And again, I think the biggest thing for Unda right now is access underground. We need that foundation for Unda. That is going to be massive. You need that to use that basement key, but also to access room 46 to do, maybe even, what's that?
Did he fish house? Is Unda fish housing right now? I don't know. Oh no, he didn't even look at the experiments. He's not going to fish house. Why is he not fish housing? He had the opportunity to look at them at the lab experiment because he had the powered lab. He could have looked at the lab experiment and done something along the lines of each time you draft your bedroom, second
could have had it. Yeah, could have looked at it.
But he didn't even look at the lab experiments. He's just like, I'm happy with this.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's happy with that, man.
It's a tough one. I think he probably has a lot going on right now. I'm sure it's like one of those things. Also, Mechanarium marked for Bacowl as well. That's massive. We'll also be grabbing Treasure Trove, which is cool for three
Another
night
2
rooms.
turns for Trove.
Again, this is immediate access for room 46. Should Bacowl want that access to do room 46 and that 4th column here, so pretty big. Yeah. I mean, has a lot of things set up. Unda needs to equalize with underground access, whether it's a power hammer or that foundation.
He would need to do lots of gems. No, there's mitigations. Anything from terrace to hovel. Hovel with sleeping mask is also a way that you can get a bunch of those.
There's pump
room. There's pump room. There's pump room.
That gives
That'll
tomb access.
Reservoir access. Yep.
Yeah, so that's huge. That's one step done. I mean, honestly, that is a huge thing. So that also helps. It's just hard. Again, it's hard to get tomb guaranteed outside, but it's just why like the power hammer is so beneficial in a non-king game like this. Like, having immediate access, not having to worry about tomb is so nice. But if he gets it, then he has access. So, and obviously with dice as it currently stands, it's like not a problem, obviously. But on future days, it might be. Who knows? We'll see. He has 20 steps left. He could go outside now if he wanted to. At that point, I wonder if he could, because we'll have the water down. He could just go pull the cart and go do Mechanarium and equalize there with the Bacowl.
Is he training Fountain? He's training Fountain, isn't he? Okay,
Is
so
he?
he's setting up for you.
He does a basement key.
I
That's
assume.
true. That's true.
But,
Okay, that
so
would be the
he's waiting
equalizer.
for that to resolve. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help. Locker room. Okay, he's instantly launching into trying to get food in one of these lockers. That's nasty. Yeah.
That, I mean,
okay.
I just can't stop thinking about
nothing.
the fountain drain. That's such a good idea because it is basically just a power hammer equivalent if he already has the basement key. I just never think about that because you need the basement key, which is so hard to get.
He's picking weight room here. Oof.
Oh,
Oof. He already doesn't have a lot of steps.
wait, did he lower the foundation enough? He probably has to go finish.
No,
that
he hasn't
now.
lowered the fountain enough. He's looking around to see if he can find other coins or other resources or something. What is he doing?
You're gonna lose steps? What's going on? Is he trying to get food?
He might be, but like getting a locker apple is
We
not
need-
going to be the thing. That
Why are we
saves you
going
here,
to the
Chief.
weight room? Do you not go to finish? Did he finish
He doesn't have
the
any
fountain?
experiment either. Okay, he wants to re-roll for something.
What?
Oh, he's gonna. Don't have steps, man. You don't have
Also,
steps.
this is a throne room for Bacowl, by the way, for the record. This is throne room picked up on the right side.
Throne for Bacowl. Throne for Bacowl. Yeah. That's again. If you have Blackbridge access, that'll be easy enough. What is he doing? What is he doing?
Boiler?
What are you re-rolling for? He wants Boiler Room very badly. Why does he want Boiler Room so
Yeah, but
badly?
he's dead
That
now,
was-
though. He has to get a bedroom.
He has to get guest bedroom. He could have drained Fountain. He chose not to.
He needs a bedroom here, otherwise he's dead.
He needs like guest.
There it
bedroom
is.
here.
Wow.
There it
Okay,
is.
but like, see,
Yeah,
but-
okay.
oh, what a risk for like for what?
Sure.
See,
Yeah.
but,
All right. Fine.
Is he trying to? He's
Yeah,
just trying to
sleeping mask?
guarantee.
Okay, that
was
certainly helps.
that was a crazy risk for like. I mean, hey, it's gonna maybe pan out because ultimately his goal is maybe to get Boiler get out of the house today because now that
Key from Furnace.
Oh well, there you
He's
go.
key from Furnacing.
Well,
Hell yeah! Come on, man.
the thought being, if you can get outside, I guess with the fountain, and does he have the red box powered?
Powered pump. What is he powering pump for?
What?
Reservoir?
Wait, why?
What?
Oh, it's for
Why are you powering this
draining. For easier draining, I guess. It's just faster. There's no way he planned for that.
He
right?
did.
Like,
He does he think that you need to
is he founding
have?
for?
Do you have to have
46?
powered? To set reservoir at the correct level and to drain fountain? Do you need powered pump?
No. If you drain, you can drain fountain without powered pump for sure. Which is why I'm wondering. You do need powered pump.
You do
What?
for both.
Oh, for
You-
both.
to have
for
both.
sure. To have both, you do. I was just thinking fountain. Interesting.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh my god, for fountain
Dang.
and reservoir. Oh my god, I didn't even think about.
He's going for 46. He's
That's
going
so
for
interesting.
46
So
at
he's
some
draining
point.
for access and then using the pump to keep one down in the reservoir. Oh my god, that's the biggest brain move I've ever
Yes.
seen. Oh my god.
So now he's set for 46 any day that he has access to both the basement key, which is in code check, and
Does he have
antechamber.
Does he have access to a code check today? No. Or does he?
I don't think he can. Does he have access?
It
No, he
won't
doesn't have
matter per
steps.
se. It doesn't matter per se because he
doesn't have steps.
there's servants'
Oh,
quarters.
furnace
Does he
key.
have maid's chamber today? No, he
it's
doesn't.
furnace
Okay,
key
that's
at the very least. That's
He gets
that's
the
a
key
big
from
one.
furnace.
Fur-
That's
furnace key's
huge.
good stuff.
So, but I mean, regardless,
There
I
you
mean, I was just curious if he can do it today. It's amazing that he has now access to both. So now he is drained. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Because like, if you drain the fountain, you still need to drain one from the reservoir to get across per se, because he doesn't have foundation access. Wow. What an amazing play.
Gives him latitude for the outer room. It gives him latitude to pick any outer room that he wants
Correct.
instead of being stymied and stuck in a tomb, which I suppose is fine. It takes a lot, though, because now what's going to have to happen is he's going to have to take this entire journey using the code check to go to Fountain and then making your way down, making your way across the lake and coming all the way back just
Right.
for a shot at 46. I don't know. But he did just draft Veranda, so his odds have gone way up now. He can do just a
Wow.
Yeah, so Orchard is clean up last minute task. That's so interesting to me because Unda has lost a couple of days here to running out of steps.
Right.
Like, that is a real thing that's happened. He has had to experience consequences for the fact that he's down 20 steps
For sure.
So,
this is going to come down to the wire,
cost,
man. This is going to come down to the wire. Oh my God. It's going to be close.
11-13. It's 11-13.
I know it's going to be close because now Unda is going to go get some outer room stuff, and if he can get room 46 access, it's interesting if he can also, because I think he has powered lab as well, so he can very easily go to throne room as well. So that's another. So Unda has powered lab plus Orchard still coming, and they can both still do cursed. Wow, I don't know. I'm sure Bacowl will also do 3 keys as well, which is interesting. I wonder if Unda surely is going to go utilize that underground for Reservoir. Obviously, he's going to go down there at some point. He just needs to see that Kochek show up at some point to get that basement key back, which I'm sure is what he's looking for as well.
He can make a huge play at the very end here, where he Kochek's basement key, and when he goes down there, like you said, Reservoir, Mechanarium. If he pulls Boiler, he can also get Treasure Trove. So that's 3 night rooms in a directory for the third thing. He can also pull the room 46 lever and potentially finish that off for an entire thing. He could hit 4 goals in a matter of like 10 minutes, depending on.
Oh my God.
So,
and
Throne Room found if he wants to pick that up at any time. I mean, that's just on the docket for him at any point. I think they're about equal. I
think
genuinely
they are too.
think they're about equal.
I think they are too. Do you know what's weird?
The only thing
I
is
think
lost and found.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing I was going to say is that, like, I think it's going to come down to some of these random things. Like, can either of them get 4 billiard rooms? Can either of them find the drafting studio, for example? Like, what are these like random things that they could get done? Like if one of them decides to take a quick classroom schoolhouse day for duplicates, like some of these little things that are more cleanup, they're not, some of those things do take a couple minutes, right? So if they get down to the wire, we got 5-10 minutes left. They really need to choose those things that they want to be doing. Unda on the left-hand side here, taking a great haul as well to try to get room 46 access. So we're just hoping for the best. Yeah, so there's a ton of huge luck swings, like someone said in the chat, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can swing for... Yeah, there's some things that just like they either happen or they don't. But like there's quite a few goals on the board that are just kind of left for eventually.
There's that basement key for Unda being able to unlock that, so that is massive. So Unda's gonna, I would imagine, just sprint outside and go underground.
Yeah, it is a bummer that he doesn't get to pick up Trove here, but he might set up the gear for Trove later. But it's a long journey. It's a long journey.
It is.
But I think
there's something to say about marking squares like mentally out of your brain too. Like, I know that's a dumb thing to say, but like getting down to the reservoir, getting out of the things that you need to, basement key used, bang, reach the reservoir, bang, like getting those things done, like not having to think about it for later, being like, okay, now I just need to do treasure trove kind of thing. Now that I have access, I now no longer need the basement key really. I mean, you could use it for the foundation, I guess, but still you don't need to do that. So there's something to say about getting these things done early too. I'm also just kind of shocked he has not taken the apple orchard at all, like yet, because that's a huge loss to your everyday.
It might be the last thing he does, just to be like, I have one in the tank that I can always pick up at any point. But the thing is, Bacowl knows that it's a very obvious condition to have not gotten at this point. Is the cost of not getting 20 additional steps every day worth it in order to just like have that in the tank as an needy condition? I don't think so, considering how many days he's lost with like less than 20 steps. But I'm not him. I'm not.
Kelly, we have to also note.
So like, I don't know. It could be a matter of preference. Maybe he's gone orchardless quite a bit often. But yeah, he's going for 46.
Gilly, it's worth it to note. Yeah, I was just gonna say that like he is taking a massive. I just said it's worth it to cross all these things off, but also equally taking a massive risk to go underground now, grabbing the Mechanarium, which is all good stuff, obviously getting levers, doing all these things to check them off, but equally spending all this time underground and then hitting the north lever. It's going to be a huge investment into this day as he goes back up. Maybe even deciding not to go do it. He's getting on the boat to go back out maybe and not hitting the north lever? Is that what I'm seeing? Maybe...
What?
Oh, is he pulling the cart? He's pulling the cart. He's pulling the cart. He's pulling the cart. Right?
He forgot?
Has he pulled the card already?
I don't know. I'm very confused. What are we doing? Okay, so he's very intentionally not pulling.
He's not 46ing.
He's not cart pulling either. Assuming he... No, there's no way he hasn't.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter
like,
per se. He's probably just thinking like, if I go for room 146, I can just do the card then. You know what I mean? But equally, like, why would you not just? He's probably also thinking, damn, I'm low on steps, so I need to go do the outer room. Is he doing throne as well right now? Oh my god.
No, he's not doing throne. He's putting the upgrade disc in. I don't think he has all the chips.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think he's just throwing. This is so weird. Because I get it.
Order.
It would be sunk cost fallacy to be pulling that room
Correct.
46 lever. That's a minute that you don't get back if you can't make it to 46. But like,
but also
why'd
like,
you
is
go
it
down
worth the
there in
risk?
the first? It uses up the basement key, and I guess while you're down there, you might as well already do some things. But
yeah, I don't know.
go get Orchard. Go get Orchard.
Yeah,
Thank
for God's
you.
sakes.
All right.
Holy crap. I also understand maybe it's a strategic thing. You know, maybe he's hoping that Bacowl hasn't noticed. He hasn't done that. And maybe he's thinking, because now Unda is technically up on squares. Not even technically. He is up on squares.
He's going to be up too.
He's going to be up too. So Bacowl needs to catch up a little bit.
He could also be up 3 if he was willing to take throne room here. But the conditions that Unda has that Bacowl doesn't, key from the furnace, that could be manipulable. Basement key used, that's a hard one, I will say. That's like gonna go neck and neck with Lost and Found. I think that cancels each other out in terms of difficulty. These special keys, that should be an easy pickup. I don't know. It's very, very close, but we are only halfway through, more or less. We've just barely crossed over the halfway mark here.
And there's a ton of stuff that both of them need to like try to get off. Like, for example, like Shrine isn't always free, right? Obviously, if you have a high roller blessing, that's free. But like to get Cursed, for example, or to reroll for a classroom to get 2 instances of a room in a day, those things can just happen, obviously, for instances of a room. But like you're hoping to get some of that cleaned up before time is like out. Because God knows, what if one of them is down to like a 5 or 10 minute thing at the very end of the game, and then they're like, well, I have no time to get Cursed, or I have no time to get 2 classrooms, right? You have to do those things eventually, right? So we're getting into we're in the second half of the match. We'll see.
Yeah, this is the part where they're making those decisions, like you've mentioned before, Bobby. Yeah, I mean, like it does seem like they've taken all the easy stuff off of the table, other than 3 night rooms and directory. Well, that's not easy. I take that back.
Well,
okay.
I mean, and the things that I have highlighted are the hard things to do, in my opinion, like at least on my board on the stream. So I mean, like one of them has 5 mechanical rooms, the other one has a throne room found. So like, you know, so I mean, technically, Bacowl has throne room. I don't think Unda has the other microchip, correct? So Unda could still have a square mid and top for throne room edition as well.
Yeah,
he's powered lab.
Found. They've done the hard parts there. They've done the powered lab. That's the tough part. The easy part is just getting the chips, but like, yeah, it could be entirely possible that he goes without a shovel for a very, very, very long time. I don't think that's the
maybe
case,
that's
though.
what he's going for. He's trying to get a shovel in the outer room, maybe.
Tool shed?
Schoolhouse. There we go. There's 2 instances of a room in a day, or attempting to do that, probably. Massive pickup. So
that's also one of the rooms for Studio Edition's directory. I have been corrected harshly by chat. The only one of those that you can pick up is Classroom for the part of the directory. Solarium doesn't fit. Casino doesn't fit.
Correct.
You actually have to add those as a part of Drafting Studio.
There's Classroom.
I suppose it's quite nice to get Classroom here, but it's not going to be the lead on that I thought it was going to be. There's no way that you're going to be able to use Secret Passage to get around the fact that you need a Drafting Studio at some point to get that condition.
Library into maybe another Schoolhouse. We'll see.
But he doesn't draft library. He very intentionally does not draft library.
Also a hallway upgrade for Bacowl as well. That's going to be okay. Just an extra key here and there.
Lock trunk, actually. But
yeah,
I think that's a matter of preference sort of thing. I think it's potato. I don't know which of those is better.
Oh my God.
There
Holy
it is.
Holy shit. There's Drafting Studio. I have to
My
imagine.
Man. All right.
You take Kennel, you take the dogs. Yeah. Run's going to be validated here shortly if we see the pups.
He's got to get blessed. That's the one that's going to do it here. That's going to do it. That's going to be the thing that is unsurmountable.
That's what I mean.
Side, unless he gets very lucky. Yeah.
Like happening upon a library and having stuff start to show up.
The distinguishers that are going to make the difference here. 5 mechanical rooms in a day. I think that's going to be a thing that puts him ahead for a while. I think, yes, 2 rooms in Studio Edition. If he pulls a kennel here, yeah, come on. He doesn't even have to reach room 46. Reaching room 46 is gravy.
There's Classroom. There's 2 instances. Or did he ever have a second instance? He did not take the Classroom. I think that might have ended his day, potentially, if he took that. Also, an awesome shout from the chat. Awesome shout from the chat. The tomorrow hallway would have given you an easy double room for 2 hallways in a day. So maybe a miss. But I would have never thought of that.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Oh, no
That's
gems.
Fun. That's
Thank
fun.
you, chat. Thank you, chat. I missed the no gems.
No gems. No gems. I mean, he'll get a classroom eventually. There's so many classrooms in his pool at this point. I think it's going to be 2 more or 3 more. It's not the full 8 Monty, because the way the mechanics work is that you're given more classrooms depending on how many classrooms you drafted, or if you're in V mode. But if you're in V mode, you get I think 3 to 4 from the get go. So
interesting play for Bacowl here.
Yeah,
oh, there's classroom.
there you go.
Yeah, there's classrooms. 2 classrooms in a day. Bacowl wondering, taking a second to think, do I want to freeze my assets? End up saying, yes, I want to have these 8 gems for tomorrow. And just like that, Unda is up 3 goals over Bacowl with a little over 35 minutes left. We got 37 minutes left in the race. We are getting slim pickings now. Again, there's only 25 goals total. Unda only has 9 left. We are approaching what could be like blackout conditions. Again, I don't know if we're quite going to get there. I think maybe with 2 hours you could maybe get there, but we're going to hit around maybe 20-ish, I'm going to say, by the end of this marker. So we'll see here. I think 4 billiards is an easy one to hit still. Getting cursed is also obviously very easy. But again, I think Unda is probably looking for a shovel here. A silver key out of this is very interesting.
Hey, yo. Hello. The rare silver key. Shout out.
But yeah, I need for Bacowl. I mean, Gelly, looking at the orange on the bingo board, what do you think Bacowl needs to do here to kind of catch up the lead here? There are some things that are obvious, but what is not obvious maybe for things that he has to tackle that Unda has maybe done already?
I mean, the things that are not obvious on here, not obvious. He's got to tie basement key, I think is a necessity at this point. If he doesn't get basement key, there's no way that he's going to be picking enough blank squares in the middle to make up the difference for the... I mean, there's a bunch of the... Biparlor puzzles is going to be easy. 3 special keys hypothetically is easy. 2 instances of a room, that's easy. Key from furnace, easier. Basement key has to be the thing that gets him up, because room rear controls accessed is not a solid that keeps him in the lead forever. Throne room found is also suspect, especially considering they both have but I guess Bacowl doesn't necessarily know that he doesn't have powered lab at this point, so maybe he's operating on the assumption that throne room is there, and that's where the rubber banding comes from. So I don't know. It's interesting. He could also, I mean, he has treasure trove, right? Or he has the ability to get treasure trove if he hasn't. 3 night rooms in the directory. If he can get that treasure trove at some point, it doesn't even have to be with anything else. You just pick up a treasure trove. That's his 3rd night room in the directory. That's the sort of thing that will give him a distinct advantage that's very hard to make up the difference on as well.
Right.
So other than that, though, I mean, it's close. It's very, very close, especially with Unda having a draw on quite a few of these, as well as Bacowl having a draw on quite a few of these. I'm giving a slight edge to Unda, but that could change very quickly if Luxac happens and room 46 happens or something,
Right.
So
for sure. Yeah, we'll see if it ends up happening here. Unda with a slight lead here, obviously 2 goals ahead, but also has some of the harder things. It has the same amount of easy goals for cleanup as Bacowl does as well. So I think really, as long as I'm going to say this a bit tentatively, and you may be a little bit early, but I think it also grabs a shovel from Unda as well. So probably going to be doing throne room here right now as well on that left-hand side. But I say this a little bit maybe early, but I think if Unda can grab that throne room, get cursed, maybe grab, what was the other one? It was something that maybe a lost and found. I don't know. That's probably harder to do. But anyway, I think if you get another billiard puzzle and even, I think 2 or 3 more goals will kind of lock it in for Unda here, assuming Bacowl doesn't have the biggest luck ever. I think we're teetering on the left-hand side here towards a win, but we'll see. I'll say that a little bit early.
Yeah. I mean, he can definitely, the easy stuff for him, for Unda, cursed, throne room found. Room's rear control access is actually not super easy because he doesn't have foundation access at the moment. So there's 2 easy ones that he can pick up. But really what he probably should be trying to do is attempting to reach room 46 and getting other things along the way, right? If he picks up boiler, that gives him an opportunity for 3 night rooms in directory, much like Bacowl currently has. He would like to draft a kennel. If he drafts a kennel, that just gives him that square 2 rooms in a studio additions directory. That's a very easy thing to check off the list provided he can find kennel, which he should be able to do.
Right.
Billiard puzzles
Foundation
is
for Bacowl as well.
Bacowl.
Wow. All right. Well, that gives
gives him
options.
basement key opportunities there. For real.
Yeah, that's the easiest basement key opportunity without having a pump room for sure. So that is massive. I'm wondering if you take, I was just gonna say take music room for maybe a secret garden play. It is a secret garden key if you want it. This is a room 46 option here. This could turn the tide. So if Bacowl can use this secret garden key and actually, because he has the underground unlocked, has everything underground needed in that power hammer play through the basement, can use that secret garden and work his way left to get into antechamber, we might see a square that Unda is not able to use. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. This will be interesting.
Yeah. We'll see.
He has to get all the way left, though.
To be honest, actually, Foundation, now that I think about it, he already did have basement access. Now that
he does have basement access, but
chat for pointing
well, I mean, he does have if you get a basement
access.
key, I mean, you can use it for the square, you know what I mean? And he has access. He's going to have access to the antechamber. If he can get all the way left, he will have access to the antechamber to use that key on the Foundation should he make a path there. So it does give him options. So you weren't entirely wrong. I mean, it is worth it to try maybe. And there's a drafting studio as well. Oh my God.
Okay. That's big.
That's his
He also gets kennel.
Let's
it's
go.
Kennel v. Kennel.
It's dog times. Okay. So, this is what I'm saying. Bacowl getting like 3 different things. There's kennel. He needs 2 rooms.
There's kennel, and he marks it off. The interesting thing is Bacowl doesn't have 2 instances of a room in a day, and I feel like that would have been an easy thing to hit at this point.
Oh, it doesn't go right.
Oh my
God, the keys.
He had the opportunity, but he didn't. Yeah, our aquarium having multiple keys and a gem in it is awesome.
You have to take aquarium, or you have to take the dark room. You have to. I think if you're Bacowl, you have to look for the utility closet here. Otherwise, you're screwed. No.
Yes, that's what he's doing with security here. I anticipate. Security doesn't like have a stronger draw for dining room gives him another opportunity through there.
Oh, he's not finding it. He's looking for
boiler room does not.
Well, and here's the thing. I don't know if everyone in chat, many people in chat know this fact about blueprints in general, is like when you're in a corner of a room and you're in a corner of the house and you start drafting, you will have at least one room that guides you around, right? So you'll have at least one room that gives you a door to the right or to the left or whatever direction. There's at least one. You can never get fully dead-ended. There are obvious exceptions to this. Like, for example, a tunnel is an exception to this, which sucks. And there's also like some weird library shenanigans, I think. But yeah, there's a billiard puzzle for Unda as well. So getting that marked off. But I'm interested. I am really interested in this right-hand side to see if room 46 can happen from Bacowl here.
Yeah.
He really needs the utility closet.
You can't get triple dead-ended, but there's no promise that the doors that you're going to get are going to be the ones that you want. You know?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's exactly. Let's see if he can get it here. He's hoping for utility closet, I think, to make sure he can turn the right direction. Is he even powering boiler room to guarantee something? To maybe keep going with doors? I don't know. Interesting.
He's gotten Trove at this point, to my understanding. I'm not sure what the power gets him. It doesn't give him a better shot at utility closet, right? Has he already drafted utility closet? I don't think so.
He takes archives. That's going to be... Oh, he can lower this to use the basement key as well. Oh my goodness.
He can do that. He always had basement access. Okay, study on Unda's side. It's nice having that, but he doesn't. It's just really good for having gems more than anything else. Oh, is he going to go for closed exhibit room
rear
access
controls?
Because he can't do foundation?
No, rear
That's
controls.
Very funny. He would need to pull foundation to really make it work, but like there's every opportunity that he can really make it work.
This is key. That has to be furnace, right? That has to be furnace on the right hand side for Bacowl. Nice.
Yes, that's furnace. Powered
furnace.
Furnace gets some key from furnace.
Oh
that's
my
1816.
God. And here's the other thing. He can also, there is no real thing that says he can't draft out of the darkroom. He might just have to do that eventually. But he is taking every opportunity he can to get that. You have to try to find it.
Closed.
I think you maybe, I don't even know what you do here.
That single gem room is most likely to be...
Ooh, nursery.
Indoor nursery.
Man.
The price... Oh boy, yeah, that's tough. Unda over here making a decision between what sorts of rooms he wants to make going up north here. He's looking for his
Here he
way
goes.
up
Oh,
north.
it's
Okay, he gets
security
forward.
locked. He needs the utility closet. He needs the utility closet, otherwise he's screwed.
Is Unda just gonna go for Trove here? He might just be going for Trove here. Unda is just going for Trove here. He's making the long walk, the very long walk to go get Treasure Trove in order to get that night room. Because he's already got Observatory, he's already got Security. There's no reason why he hasn't gotten those already. He's going for Trove in order to get the 3 night rooms in Directory. Bacowl had the advantage on him for the longest time, but he just hasn't picked up the Trove yet. Whether or not Unda can make up that difference, there's 30 minutes. There's so many minutes.
Oh my God. And if you notably, Bacowl is locked out of the house right now. He cannot do it. He has one more room out of Foundation. Oh, that run validated, by the way.
He has pet the dog, everybody. Stop complaining and whining. He's not.
Run valid. Okay, good.
Valid run.
Yes, good. Although he is, again, sadly though, on a very opposite note, he is locked out of every other room because they are all security locked. I think this one in Foundation is also security locked. I could be wrong. No, it's not. It's not security locked. This is his last chance. If this is not utility closet, this day is over. It is locked. He does not have a key.
Oh, well,
he could maybe go back to. Could he not unpower and repower the furnace for a key?
Oh, the furnace. Yeah. That would be legal to unpower and repower the furnace. That is funny, but I don't know. At that point, you're losing a lot of steps. But it is a desperation move that could have done key printing. Yeah.
You know what's interesting? The other thing about this is like Bacowl missed out on 2 different opportunities. Obviously, with being blocked out there, he missed out on room 46 potentially because he had underground set up with a secret guarding key, as well as a basement key used because he does have that. So if he gets in, he gets 2 squares immediately. So that would have been massive. For Bacowl. Someone was saying he needed that so badly. That would have been the equalizer for sure.
So here's the interesting part. Unda having a much better understanding of what the solution is saves 30 seconds over Bacowl, although that's not going to be the difference maker. What really matters here is that now he's going to have access to Trove, and so now they're on equal footing for that condition. While neither of them both have it, that's an easier luck sack out of both of them that increases the variance. And while that does favor Bacowl, now there's an equalization. It's a little bit tougher to swallow. The question is whether or not Unda feels like he has any reasonable chance to make it to 46 here. If he does, he's going to go for the lever and lose, some time to do so. If not, then he's just going to grab the Trove, reset, and then call it a day. He's just going to move on. He's got nothing better to do.
Yeah, so he doesn't have that much left. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have that much left. I feel like that's one of the only room 46. I mean,
his manor's not set up.
Yeah.
His manor's bad.
Well, still though,
I think he's literally grabbing Trove and bailing.
Dipping. Yeah, it's a huge time suck too. But I mean, like walking out and grabbing the lever, I guess, is something. I mean, but then you have to go walk all the way back up, so maybe it's not worth it. I think maybe room 46 is like the hardest thing to do left on this board, just for sheer matter of time alone. Obviously, like Bacowl has still a few things that he needs, like special keys and 2 instances of a room, so he can get really lucky with those things, but has to start developing the house. Meanwhile, Unda is starting to clean up. There's only 7 goals left that Unda hasn't done, which is very interesting. He just needs like rear room controls, which he has with closed exhibit, 2 studio editions, which I think he has 1. He has the kennel, lost and found, which just basement access, right? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait, why is Unda still going?
Not bailing instantly. He's rotating the gear for later. So what he's going to do is in that last rotation while it's moving around, he's going to end the day. That saves a very slight amount of time of him having to wait to do it later. No, he's going. Okay.
Okay, he is ending.
All right. Yeah, it's very good. All right, that's what I figured. Okay, so he didn't save the ultimate time from that, but c'est la vie. So now he's got Treasure Trove, so pulling that puts him up to 19. Throne Room, he already got Throne Room. Okay, very good. If he gets that kennel, that's his 2 rooms in Studio Edition, puts him up to 20 out of 25.
Man.
That's 80% of conditions. I really do think...
Can I just say 90 minutes in, or not even 97, almost not even 70 minutes in, and both of these players have a majority of the board marked is very impressive without having a king, I have to say. It's very, very cool. I'm very impressed with how much progress both these players have made.
No, both of them are very used to doing kingless play. 67 minutes. Oh. I got duped.
Oh, come on. All right.
We're gonna have to cut that. We're gonna
Yeah,
have to
cut it
that.
out. Cut it out. Leave it in. No, editors, leave it in. Future Bobby, leave it in.
No.
No. I'm
Okay, fine. So now
Uh,
the real question is, how do you manipulate your way into getting Kennel? How do you manipulate your way into getting Treasure Trove? I don't know what that looks like. Treasure Trove, I think, is an unusual. Like, it doesn't like to show up. I think Kennel is a standard, but standards also don't really like to show up. I think Unda's going to have to try to go for a longer day in order to get through there and get those weirder rooms. But that comes at a very weird cost. Of like, well, you kind of want to knock out some very easy conditions in this last half here, where you want to hit, cursed and continue. You want to see if you can get foundation, and if not, continue. I don't know. It depends on how he feels like the appropriate way to take this is. But Bacowl has a lot of catching up to do in comparison, though.
for sure. Yeah, a lot
Again,
more.
just
lot
because he
more
has some
random.
exclusive conditions. Yeah, 4 billiard puzzles solved. I don't think his progress is even up to 3. 3 special keys. Again, that should be easy.
I know,
but he hasn't done it.
I was just thinking the same thing. Okay, we're going for not a monk.
He's a berry picker.
A berry
He's
picking.
picking berries.
We're berry picking, baby. Bacowl doing the berry picker thing. Love that. All right. Well, right hand side.
might
If you've
pick-
never seen this before, let's check it out.
Is he gonna pick for corner for Trove? Is that the vision, or is it
Maybe.
Mage Chamber Servants' Quarters? I don't know.
Ooh,
I
Mage
guess he's
Chamber's
just gonna
service
roll with
order
whatever
is
he
a
can.
is a shout. That's a shout and a half. Holy buckets.
It's a thought. Yeah, I imagine what he would have to do is he'd have to get Servants' Quarters in a corner and then try to get like.
Oh my
furnace or
God!
Something. Oh my God!
There's no way.
Oh my God!
There's a shovel there too. Oh my God! You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be joking.
Oh.
Imagine the Mage Chamber. Imagine a Mage.
He's halfway there though. He's halfway there. He would have to pull like furnace into Mage Chamber. He's not there, but he is a lot closer than you'd expect a man to be in this
Check
position.
him's PC. What the heck? Oh, what's going on?
That's that's the sort of thing that you would need him to do, I suppose. Like that's the thing that's keeping him a little bit alive for this, but it's not a guarantee for sure. Oh boy.
God. I can't even believe it.
Unda, meanwhile, I don't think. What is Unda looking to do here? It's actually really interesting because I think he's extending. Is he going for something room 46 adjacent? Maybe he's looking for exactly Great Hall here. That'd be interesting. Maybe he's looking for the kennel. There's the kennel. To
is the run going to be validated?
Condition.
Yeah. No.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's
Let's go.
one you have to pet. Correct. Very good.
All right, run
very
valid for
good.
run
Okay.
valid for both runners. We love that. Very good.
Yep. Oh, there's your 4th billiard puzzle for Bacowl. So he actually was at 3,
All
went
right.
up to 4. So those two traded off with each other. So now they're at 19, 17. Again, Unda hits like Cursed, and he hits Night Rooms and Directory. Wait, really? He has 19. So he's missing 4 conditions plus Lost and Found and Room Rear Controls. He's very, very well along. But so is Bacowl. Bacowl's at 17. That's not a sneeze away or anything like that. Like
For
that's
sure.
It's decently close.
We still have berry picking as well. So if we get into a bit of a pinch here, we can decide to do some berry picking as well. But again, just getting as many rooms out of the pool as possible. If Bacowl can find that Mage Chamber, I think we're looking better. Again, both of them are looking for that opportunity to get cursed in the last maybe 5 or 10 minutes, just to pull a shrine at the very last moment. Because again, as a reminder for those of you who don't know, when you're getting cursed, you have to obviously have the ability to set a new ability anyway. So you have to kind of clear out of your old ability that you had from a shrine, assuming you don't have one anymore, or you have one, and then you go find shrine again, and then have coins, and then pull it.
Yeah, he might be going for curse now. He's just looking to do cleanup here. Like you mentioned, if shrine just doesn't appear, that's kind of tough.
I know.
But like,
there it is.
oh my God.
Oh my God,
Oh
there
my
it is.
That's how you make a difference.
Oh my God, we are neck and neck, folks. It is 19-18. Undalevein. Oh my God, I can't even believe it. Just up by 1. Oh.
I think it's
Undalevein
just going to be room 46 that we
1
don't see
up.
matched today by either player. Unless somehow they manage to get to room 46, then every condition will be marked by both players.
I mean, the only thing that
Wow.
Unda can, I mean, he needs like a closed exhibit or a power hammer or obviously to get cursed or a mage chamber servants quarters. All of those are really hard to do. Bacowl, I think, has a couple chances to catch up really fast here. Still has the opportunity to do 2 instances of a room in a day. Can do 3 special keys. There's a couple things that you could still do on that right hand side that would equalize you almost immediately. So we'll see.
Right. Yeah, we'll see indeed. But I mean, on the flip side, Unda could just as easily pick up room's rear controls to make
treasure
up the difference there as well. So it is very close. It is very close. Unda does not have this for sure.
Definitely not.
He's,
you
he's
take
not even necessarily, above 55%, 45%. Yeah, Bacowl here going for
a foundation
reds.
finally.
There it is. Okay,
There it is.
now he has to figure out how to get around it, right? Give him 3 drafts and he'll make his way over there, but he's on 2 keys. It's a little tough, and the game can be sticky. There's one.
I mean, he just needs rear controls from the foundation, and then we have a play for doesn't even need closed exhibit at that point. And in fact, it's just helpful too. Like imagine he gets a room 46 play, he can just go down the foundation as well. So it's actually just a helpful treasure trove.
There's treasure trove from Bacowl.
Oh my god.
Now that's not necessarily unsurmountable. They both have treasure trove, but that's Cloister of
Arinda. What in the
what? Please. This would be the most amazing way to reach room 46. I beggeth you.
Oh my! What is happening?
Come on.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, it's a sheltered lab. Hello. Hell yeah.
A sheltered lab.
He still needs to pull those controls. He needs to take a left and a left and a left. He can't do it.
Oh, he can't do it. Oh, he
can't do it.
Does not get it.
He's got 4 for a gem back. I think he's just hoping to hit treasure trove and then reset.
Conservatory. What does
he could also go for Cloister of Arinda.
A drafting studio at Common. He could have a drafting studio. Oh, they both have it. Never mind. It's fine. They're good there. Trophy room at Common. Huh?
Bless you, but okay, drafting studio doesn't do anything for him, to my understanding. In fact, I think that's a bad play.
It is a bad play for sure.
He's got the 2 rooms already. I don't know why you'd want to be polluting your gem pool with a room that you don't care about. Trophy room and conservatory is very fun though, because they don't have a trophy.
Oh my god, there it is. He has antechamber connection here. Wow, and he's going to use the coins.
He have secret garden key?
He's probably going to trade for coin or keys, right? Not gems. Am I crazy?
He's trading for gems. I don't know where he is currently when it comes to his current manor. Oh my gosh, look at all those gems.
Oh my god.
I don't think he's drafted a...
He does not have a secret garden.
He doesn't have a study.
What do we do?
Okay, what is the other... What's the left room? Is that Mechanarium? Is that west?
Oh, maybe? What is he looking for?
He has
music room.
In his pool,
oh my god, is he going for secret garden key? There's no way, right?
Yeah,
there's no way.
He is. Dude, it's 46 time, baby.
Wait, does he have a room? He doesn't have an edge to draft on. He doesn't have an edge to draft on. He has no rooms. He's dead. There was the secret garden key too. He didn't have any rooms to draft on. He had no rooms to draft on. He could have taken the secret garden and gotten in.
His haste.
Oh,
has become waste.
No. Shoot.
That's tough.
That is tough. That could have been room 46 for the second time for Bacowl. 2 chances at room 46. Oh my god.
Bacowl needs 2 copies of room and 3 special keys. Oh, was that master bedroom? Hey.
Wow, I can't even believe it. Okay, well, I mean, we are now at the 15-minute marker. There's a mage chamber for Unda.
Oh, Mage Chamber is an ugly draw because I don't think it's shielded at this point, but...
I mean, he's just looking for servants' quarters then, and then it happens. He gets that square. That is one of those random draws.
I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer.
You're not a believer in servants' quarters?
He would have to make it all the way up to that corner. He has to make it up to the rank 9 corner to make it even feasible, and I don't think we're there yet.
I mean, I've seen weirder things.
Keys. What happens with a tie? Whoever was in the lead at the time that the tie happened. So Unda in this particular example would win because he was at 19 first.
Yes, that is how that would work.
Yeah.
It's whoever hits the goal first.
He's just
when you're
not
tied.
getting north-facing doors. Unda is. Kennel is a room. Kennel is a room. It doesn't do a lot, but it is a room. Servants' quarters. Laboratory does go north. Basement key used. Again, I don't anticipate Bacowl making it to antechamber 15 minutes from now. That would be a high luck thing to go for. But 3 special keys and getting cursed, I think that might actually be the play here.
Yeah.
I think if he gets cursed, that gives him the slight advantage here. Although just as equivalently, Unda could also be going for getting cursed as well. What's trading post for here?
Oh.
What's trading post for?
Interesting.
What's trading? Is it special keys?
Oh my god, it's
Maybe
not
keys.
power hammer. He already did that. Is it Is he going for
I don't know.
Is he going for power hammer right door? No. Okay, he's getting rid of all the power hammer stuff. Okay, I was like, what is he going? Is he going for secret garden right side access or something? I was confused.
Power hammer weight room is a real strategy. I'm not saying no, but
yeah, right. Again,
he was going for keys.
He might be going for keys. Yeah, it may be going for keys to get 3 special keys because he still needs
special keys. I think was the vision there. I think all Unda really should be going for here is the night rooms and directory, getting cursed.
Treasure trove, basically.
You really foundation. He's got room rear controls. There's 3 real conditions that he can go for.
Yes.
Bacowl, he's picking up the microchips in order to trade for keys. I think that's the way to go.
For sure.
The unfortunate thing is, I think in general, you want to hold on to as many things as possible when you're trading in trading room to break yourself out of loops.
For sure.
So unfortunately, I believe he traded some items into minor resources. And so now he's at a bit of a disadvantage picking up this extra microchip just to give him one last chance at getting something like keycard. So like compass, magnifying glass, salt shaker, gems. Come on. It sucks, right? Like that's
but these are the things that people sometimes decide to do at the end and they just get unlucky and then the easy goals just go like unmarked, right? It's the same with being cursed. Like if you have an ability, it's one of those things you could save it to the end, but then you like don't have time to do it. If you have a developed day, you're like, well, shoot, I actually had 3 other things I would have wanted to do right now. So that's the one downside to not doing easy stuff early, for example. Like getting cursed is an easy thing to do quick, be done, and then like go get rid of it. You know what I mean?
But they both got it unlabeled. The problem is apparently Unda just cannot.
Is there a universe where we come down to they're both just trying to get cursed at the same time and that's just it?
I don't want it to be like that, man. That's such a bummer. I have to believe 3 special keys from Bacowl.
Oh, there we go.
That's 3 special keys.
There we go. So Bacowl up by 1.
Oh shoot. Yeah, so now Unda is definitely back foot here. He's going to have to dig up a key in order to get... So he's going for room's rear control access.
Yes.
Right? That's going to be the easy condition for him to pick up. He's going for treasure trove, like mentioned before, and then he has to go get cursed because Bacowl is also going to go get cursed.
Okay, we go.
There's
rear controls.
Rear controls, very good.
Wow.
2020.
Oh my God, we're tied again?
2020.
Oh
2020.
My God.
They both can get cursed for 21-21. It's a matter of whether Bacowl can get those 2 instances of a room in a day. I feel like he very confidently can if he's going to just re-roll for Schoolhouse or something like that. But also, on the flip side, is going to get 3 night rooms. This feels awful, but I think you're right. I think it comes down to who's going to get their conditions first.
True, it might.
It's going to be a tie.
Oh my God,
22-22, I'm believing it.
So this is really important. So you got exactly to what Gelly said. Everyone in chat, be watching for who marks their conditions. They're going to be marking them around the same time. We need to see who marks them first. Unda is maybe going to pick... Did you pick a shop here to go... Or no. No.
He's going for servants' quarters.
Yeah, right. Servants' quarters. Yes, servants' quarter mage chamber, of course. I was thinking armory for some reason. It was really treasure trove.
This is the way that he could get an advantage, is if he gets trove and mage chamber. But how do you do that consistently? You have to duct draft for furnace and then come up with mage chamber. I don't know.
Was one of them not going to get cursed in time either? Because that's another thing. Like it just takes time. It takes time you have to go do it. You have to, because they don't have, I mean, he has the rerolls. Okay, so maybe Unda's going to go get cursed today. Maybe that's the goal because he has now 2 dice. He can now guarantee to get the shrine outside. I wonder if he's going to do it. I wonder. I don't know if Unda... Unda has an outer room already, no? He might already have an outer room.
I didn't see. Hold on.
Undalevein
I can't see.
Already have an outer room.
You can't see in the drafting room.
I have to see next time Unda pulls up the,
Unda's
the house.
on Hovel. That's a valid point. Yeah.
Oh, it's on Hovel, of course. Yeah, you can't.
Bro, just get treasure trove, man. Get treasure trove.
Simply
somehow.
just
I
get
don't know. It's simply just get
there
it.
it is.
Oh,
Simply just get
That's
it.
a treasure
Simply
trove.
just
All
get
right,
it.
Okay.
Oh my God, there's no way.
21-0.
Unda
Can he get
Unda
Mage
first to
Chamber?
21. Unda first to 21, just
Now
like that.
here's
baby.
the question: who's getting cursed, baby? Who's
Who's getting cursed? He,
You know?
he can't do it today. Bacowl has a chance to maybe do it today. I don't know if he has a power already yet, if he has like a reroll power, but we'll see. Again, noteworthy that Unda has 21 first in case they both hit 21 and cannot do any other goals. Worth it to know.
He doesn't have reds. Unless he passageways
There's a shrine.
into Furnace, but he literally can't do that. There's Shrine for Bacowl. That's going to be the curse
That'll
that
be
puts him
curse.
21-21. Now, does Bacowl have the opportunity to 2 instances in a day? Does he have that? This curse at the last 8 minutes, that's kind of what we're looking for here. Yeah, so unfortunately, Unda could not get that Maid's Chamber. It would have been very unusual for that to happen. But yeah, so now they're tied up 21-21. The difference is if Unda... See, that's tough, right?
I've
Unda
highlighted
gets
the
cursed,
squares.
He's at 22.
I have highlighted the squares that either one of them or neither of them have, so it's easier to see for all of you at home.
Oh boy. Okay. Bacowl has to be going for 2 instances of room in a day. What else are you doing? He's looking for dice. He's looking for dice so that he can roll for Schoolhouse. It's whoever gets the outer room better first. Unda is not getting dice. He's going
He's just
raw.
going.
He's just going for it as if it's going to pop up in the first 3.
Well, Hovel he had
Schoolhouse
yesterday.
is just as bad.
Oh, okay. Neither.
But it's just not popping up for him.
This is what I was
He
talking
has to
about.
reset.
If it doesn't show up, you just get screwed.
It's not just about the outer room, though. The difference is if Unda gets the outer room, he can seal it right there 30 seconds. If Bacowl gets the outer room, he has to come back and draft 2 classrooms. Whoever gets this first is going to be the person who wins this.
I think
It's
so too.
either Unda's out or Unda's in for game 3. Come on.
or Unda
He's
just
going
gets
for
Mage
dice
Chamber,
now.
Servant's Quarters or
He
something.
has 6 minutes.
You have
He
to
has
guarantee
6 minutes.
it.
I think you got to go for a closet. You just go for
You have to do closet, yeah. It's either that or just
a
some
closet.
weird bedroom. Oh my
Not
God.
go
He's just like no. I mean, that's fair. Just
Nothing
draft
for
3
God
and
and
go.
everyone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I guess draft and go. Yeah.
Oh my God. Bacowl adding aquariums.
Is he going for 5 mechs? He doesn't have that upgrade, I don't think.
No. Oh, he.
Closet for dice. Closet for dice.
Oh, he had the
Yeah,
dice.
okay,
on the
so now
Bacowl.
he's gonna reroll for Schoolhouse.
There's a
The
shrine!
problem is, okay, there's shrine. He's got it.
Oh my God.
Okay,
He's gonna be the first to 22.
He's gonna be the first to 22. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't think there's
Bacowl?
any way that Bacowl is gonna make up the difference to win this.
He needs 2
That's
goals
cursed
now.
for 22. That's
Bacowl needs to get 2 goals because even at 22 goals, he will
Yep.
not win. He needs to get to 23 because he will have tied Unda at
what are
22.
the goals that he's gonna get? 5 mechs in a day? Absolutely not. Basement key used? Absolutely not. Lost it. Well, he's already got lost and found. Reach room 40. Yeah, buddy. Okay, whatever. You
Yeah,
say. Like
well-
it's over. There's nothing that he can do to get those 2 goals.
Yeah, I'm just going to uncheck room
That's good.
46. How about that? So we have, lost in, what is he even, he just needs what, basement key? There's no way. 5 mech rooms, that's so hard to do. I think this is a world where Unda has it. 2 instances
He's got his
of
2
a room in
instances
a
of a room in a day
day.
using aquarium.
He got the aquariums.
That's the way to do it, but
Dude, I think it's
a
mech
little
rooms.
too
I
late.
think it's just mech rooms. That's the only thing you can do, right? It's like mech rooms. It's
but
just this.
But what mech rooms are you going to pick up, right? Mechanarium, utility closet, security. What? Like boiler? Like what are we doing here?
I'm saying that is the only thing that is reasonable within this amount of time. I think
Right,
you don't
correct.
get room 46.
That's his
you don't get
last
basement key.
chance, Llama Ranch. Like there's nothing else that he could be doing here. And unless Unda, I don't know what Unda goes for here. Does he go for Lost and Found? He's got the shovel for it, but he's going to need to pick up a workshop and a power hammer in the next 5 minutes. That's
my
not
God.
happening. There is a slim to absolutely's none's chance that Bacowl is going to make up the difference here. And there's no way that Unda's going to be able to guarantee himself out of a tie. So like,
is there ever a world where Bacowl goes underground right now to hit the north lever and then just goes back up to try your odds at room 46? Is that ever a chance?
It takes you 5 minutes to get there.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
What are we doing?
Well, that's what I mean. That's like off the table. But like, I mean, it's really, so in Basement Key, it's also a room 46 play because you have to get to Antechamber anyway. So it really is just mech rooms. Or I guess because he already has Mage Chamber Servants Quarters. That's the only other thing. I don't know that, and Unda could also get servants and maids to push him one over past the tie. I don't know.
Are both cursed, by the way? I believe both are cursed.
Are they both cursed?
So they didn't reset their days to clear out the cursing. So like, this is a cursed run, you know?
It's very, this is very cursed.
Oh, they skipped days to drop curse. Okay, I could have sworn there was something that happened to. I misread. Okay.
I mean, Bacowl is still
Unda,
adding
yeah,
aquariums
I think...
though. Cloister. No way.
Why? It's funny. It's funny.
Oh, come on. I would. It is funny.
He needs a gem. He doesn't have a gem for a black room to even get the advantage of Cloister of Arinda.
Oh my God. And
it would have been
again,
funny. It would have been funny.
I think Bacowl does have a study on the right-hand side. I think it's just mech rooms. I think he only has, what, 1 or 2 right now? I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, let me see. He has his room, but he pulls it up so quickly. And that makes total sense, but I can't see.
I think he's too far behind because like what is it like? Utility closet. I don't even have the math on this, and he's calling it. I'm calling it there too, man. I'm calling it there too.
I think it's impossible.
We're going on to game 3. We're getting more sports. Everybody.
More sports, folks. I think this is going to be happening. But also, think about this. Unda doesn't know that. Undalevein has no idea that Bacowl doesn't have an angle right now. So I am stressed if I'm Unda at the moment. I'm sad if I'm Bacowl because I probably know I can't do any of these other things. But
we let him sit and stew in his own stress so that they very fairly are on the same level for game 3. I demand it. I demand the torture and the pressure because that's what sports is about. It's about putting people past their limits and then keeping pushing, okay? We live to see what these people could do.
Exactly. You know, who would have guessed that we would have had 22 goals marked in this game after 90 minutes? That is just unbelievable. And the fact that the tie actually does matter here is so incredible.
It's a kingless board where the only thing that people haven't gotten is reach room 46.
Absolutely.
It's remarkable. It's very
one
good.
One of the coolest games we've seen, to be sure. One of the coolest games we have seen. Both of them going back and forth. What do you say?
Someone called me Bob Costas.
Oh, good. But yes,
famous commentator for Olympics. So in any case, incredible game. We've got 1 minute and 12 seconds to talk about whatever we really want, man. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I guess the one thing I will tell you and everyone at home, I am just shocked that neither of them have hit room 46. Do you know what's actually even more crazy than that? I am a little sad. I shouldn't say that. I am shocked that Bacowl didn't win the game because he had 2 opportunities to win at room 46 because he was missing one thing. He missed twice. I think twice he had a room 46 access, but had a secret garden key, but didn't have a room to draft it. He got all the way up, but I think there was the first time he had room 46 access, I think it was like a Great Hall access, but he just like didn't have something. I don't remember what it was, but he had 2 times where he could have gotten into room 46 potentially because he had underground access too, but just could not make the connection for whatever reason. Wild, because that was his last goal that he needed, and twice he got stopped for that. So really incredible.
What if one of them got king right now? What would you do?
Bro, imagine accident. I tripped and fell into the precipice, as it were. Imagine. Oh my God, that would be incredible.
No,
and we got a Arinda.
That is game. That is time.
That is game. GG's. Wow, incredible. Undalevein with a win, 1-1 in this match. Absolutely incredible. I could not have asked for a better match. That was just immaculate. Just so incredible. Let me see if I can go into. Unfortunately, my audio is being a little finicky today, chat room.
Chat,
So
give me weird
apologies.
questions to ask them. Give me the questions you want to hear from the people are asking. What are they asking?
Yeah, chat. Let us know if there's any questions that you want to ask. Throw them in chat if you want to ask our competitors about anything specifically. But let us know. We can ask them directly.
Why no Orchard? Question number 1.
Why no Orchard from the
Yeah.
Audio Pixie stream? Got you, gamer.
Did you know we're not? No, not that one.
Eel
Oh yeah.
House.
Why didn't Unda go for Eel House? Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
That's up there.
Why
for
did you wait to
sure.
pet dog? Why did you wait to pay favorite toothpaste? Favorite toothpaste.
Favorite toothpaste. What the fuck? Did I miss something when I went to the bathroom? God.
No, you didn't. You went to the bathroom. We had a fun time. We were talking about the fact that Commander was behind for a little bit in that match, and then you came back and nothing happened.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Very great. Cool. Well, we're going to have them pull in here in a second. I know that was a long time for our second match. That was 90 minutes. I will have to run to the bathroom before we kick off on game 3, but I do want to talk to them very quickly. Talk to them both in here, obviously, to see how they're feeling ahead of a game 3. We can give them a break for a second as well, but we will have game 3, folks. I'm going to require Gelly to go to the bathroom as well so he doesn't say some weird thing again on my stream. But yo, gamers, hello.
Hey, hello.
What an incredible match.
I know.
Wow.
Great match.
We were freaking out the entire time for both of you. I cannot begin to say it. That was one of my favorite matches of the tournament, if not my favorite. That was immaculate.
Yeah. I knew that Bacowl was very close, so I was like, well, I'm going to get cursed. I did stumble upon something at the end, but like I was trying to reroll for mates.
Yeah. But you had it at that point. I couldn't really get any of those other goals in time. There was a long time where I was just kind of not doing that much in the middle. I feel like I don't know, I was just playing the game, I feel like, and not really hard focused on anything, which I think was a big downfall of mine. That's something I do a lot, just playing casually.
Yep.
Well, it's interesting. I have one quick question, then Gelly maybe has one or two as well. I was just interested, Bacowl. I mean, you had I think 2 different very clear opportunities for room 46 that I saw. I think you had maybe 2. You had one where you couldn't draft any more rooms because your edges were full and you had a secret garden, and I was devastated for you.
Yeah, no, I know. The secret garden, like, I just needed to use the basement key. I didn't even really care about 46ing.
Yeah.
Just getting the basement key. Obviously, I would have 46'd given the opportunity, but that one key card door at the top of the dark room just kind of sealed it. I just could not get a utility closet.
Yes,
I just needed a utility closet, and it just didn't want to show up. So
yeah, because like imagine you don't get a curved room. Yeah, that's brutal. Gelly, I know you had a question or two for them.
Yeah. Unda, the people want to know, why did it take you nearly an hour to get the apple orchard?
Because I didn't feel like it. That's why.
Okay. You know, I was confused, but I was gonna run with it.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, I could get apple orchard when it's like the right time. So I didn't really care too much about steps, because usually if I'm focusing more on the estates, then usually I just ignore apple orchard until much later. I mean, 20 step is 20 steps, but like,
right.
Yeah,
not the most important thing in the world. Especially if I'm not running like a heavy hovel day compared to like a very chess heavy board.
Yeah, you both played that so well. It was amazing to watch both of you. I'm excited for you both to watch that one back too. But I know.
Yeah. Pretty curious.
Yeah, I know, right? One thing, I know we're gonna head to a game 3 here. I want to take a quick step away. I might take a quick bathroom break. I don't know if anyone else needs to run to the bathroom really quick before we head to game 3. Take a bit of a breather, and we can get to our game 3. Does that sound like an okay plan before we draft our final room here?
Like a plan.
Yeah, I'm down for a break. My mind is
cool.
Yeah.
Maybe how about we take 4 minutes? Let's come back at the half hour mark. So 5:30 Central. We'll come back at the 30-minute mark, and we'll plan to kick off with our third game. How about that?
Sounds good.
Okay. See you all in a second.
All right.
Yep. You're back. All right. Welcome back.
Yo, thanks. Alrighty.
I am back.
Hello, welcome back.
Back as
Hi.
well.
Awesome. Cool. Do we have a Smant back? Just checking in.
Hello.
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 Cool.
Hello.
All right. Quick BRB. Back
all
to a
here.
game 3. I think we're ready to pick. I think this will now be. We'll actually swap over here to our format select page so you all can see the options here. If you both want to hop back to the main menu as well, main menu of the game, start that fresh file, and we'll kick it off here in just a second.
All right.
Awesome. Alrighty. So, we are going into game 3. Folks, let's see what our game 3 options. Again, this will be, Bacowl, this will be your pick. Alright, so let's see what we got. So game 3's options are the following. So we have a plummet 6x6, which is either the bottom row or 15 goals. Okay, so similar to what we saw earlier today as well. We have an ascend 6x6, which is 3 goals in each row. That's a 2-hour limit. And then also our final one is an ascend 6x6, obviously with easier on the bottom, harder on the top, with either the most lines or the first to blackout on a 6x6 board. So that right-hand side, you're really probably going for however many lines you can get in total. So very different kind of boards for sure. Very different. So up to you on what you want to pick. Take your time. There's no rush.
I think I'm gonna just go with the 6x6 ascend with 3 goals in every row.
Okay, perfect. So a 6x6, it's the middle one, correct? Just to clarify, it's the
Yep.
middle one. Okay. 6x6 ascent. So again, an ascent board is easier goals on the bottom, harder goals on the top, and your aim is to get 3 of the squares in each row. You can do more than that, obviously, but you need to at minimum get 3 goals in each row. I believe, and if we hit that 2-hour marker, whoever hits the most amount of goals within that 2-hour mark, if neither of you can do those 3 goals in each row, it is similar to that last game. Whoever marks the most amount first. I would imagine also maybe worth to check with the judges, but I can't imagine it would be a thing where like it's whoever has 3 goals in each row. It would just be the number of goals, correct?
Right.
Okay, cool. So we're going with number goals. So even if you have like 5 rows with 3 goals each, but the other person has more, for example, it would still be whoever has the most goals done. So still worth it to maybe complete the most if you guys are looking like you're about to hit time. Cool. Any questions or thoughts, comments, concerns?
No, not at all.
I'm ready to run it.
All right. Good luck to both of you. Good luck in game 3.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no
Thank you.
problem. Good luck.
Good luck, Undalevein.
Good luck to you, Bacowl.
All right. We'll get everyone moved over into the other VC and Discord, and we'll get kicked off here in just a second.
They won't want to hear what we're about to say about them.
Yeah,
them out
right.
of here.
Exactly. All right. I'm also gonna go over to the other scene. Gelly, I love an ascent board. I don't know about you, but I love easier to harder kind of stuff.
Yeah. Having that, those, do you want to give an introduction or?
Yeah,
we cool
I mean,
talking
sure.
about the
Yeah,
board,
we'll
just
kick it
the
off,
board?
and then we'll maybe talk about it here in a second. So I can go ahead and
Sure,
kick it
sure,
off.
sure.
So let's go ahead and
I'll
open
let
up
you
the
do
board.
that.
We'll get ready. We'll get ready for them to kick off here. Game 3, chat room. How are we feeling? We feeling good? We love more sports, but some blue sports action here on a Saturday or Sunday, if you wherever you live in the world, maybe. Very exciting. So I'm excited to have a game 3 going in here. Hope you're feeling good. The gamers are getting ready to start here. We're 1 click away from kicking into our last one. I cannot imagine this is going to take 2 hours. It's probably going to be much faster than this. And with that, we are kicking off our board. We have an Ascend 6x6 board where all of our gamers need to get 3 goals in each row. Now, if you're taking a look at this again, just to kind of level set where we're at with each of these goals, the ones on the bottom here are going to be the easier, kind of more traditional goals that we would see across the manor. up at the very top are the harder, distinctively harder goals than anything else as well. And in the middle is kind of progressively more and more difficult as you go up here. And so, again, we need to get at least 3 in each column. And if we come to end up tying at the very end of this, it will be whoever has the most goals at the start. So I think, Gelly, the place where we start is maybe the hardest goals on here, right? I think we start with some of the things that are going to be the most difficult. So taking a look at these 5 things at the very top, we got 5 upgrade discs used. We have a Black Bridge Grotto unlocked. So that's a boiler room lab combination. We have 5 Draxus depictions, which is a tough one for sure. 6 mech rooms. Again, more potential aquarium pulls if you're doing upgrade discs, maybe, and get a good combination for mechanical rooms. Reaching room 46 and 6 letters as well. Thoughts on those?
Yeah, there's 2 obvious ones that I think they're definitely going to go for on this one. It's going to be 5 upgrade discs in Blackbridge Grotto. We've seen them get that in 30 minutes on boards that are, much different than this. It seems like the sort of thing that are very easy. From there, big question mark, right? We've seen room 46 be the thing that basically is impossible. 6 red letters for reference, if I'm going to keep count. The easy ones are going to be drawing room, office,
boudoir,
study in a 6 sort of way, boudoir, and then there's going to be 2 more. I think the difficult one ends up being whether you pick shelter over drafting studio. I think that's like the last, do I pick this one or do I pick this one? You have to get all the other.
I think shelter has to be,
and
right?
That's shelter. So shelter is not terrible, but it is like a 10-minute wait, and it also involves having to draft with shelter on your board. Alternately, it is technically possible, although I don't know if anybody's ever pulled it off, to set your next day to have shelter unlock that safe and then immediately go down.
That happened in the top 8 for sure.
Yeah, so that's definitely a way to do it too, is to get that last difficult red letter. That might just be the way that it goes down, but again, if we see Eel Aquarium, if we see Eel House, that is a real thing that can happen. 5 Draxus depictions. There's 2 in the tomb. There's Observatory. There's Library, and then there's the 5th one. That's always
Alzara 3, which is tough.
Alzara 3 is tough. Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
It's not happening.
I would say I'd err on the side of 6 red letters, 5 upgrade discs, and Blackbridge Grotto. But those are difficult enough. Especially with drafting studio basically being a requirement, or a various combination, we're doing chess again. We're doing in 2 hours chess again. I don't think this is going to be as fast as not needing chess. That's for sure. But it is down to the remaining. So what's the next row? What's on the next row?
Absolutely. We are off for what it's worth. We're kicking off here. Again, a normal start, going to go for, garage kind of kickoff. As they do such, we can keep an eye on their games to see if there's anything noteworthy that pops up in any of their rooms. However, let's talk very quickly about some of the easier goals. I think some of the things that happen naturally, I think conservatory is something that can happen pretty easily. An entrance hall chest is something you can get from an observatory pretty easily. And even 8 pawn rooms in the directory, those things are all very, very quick and easy. You don't even need to think about them. 1 complete directory is another thing that is very easy to understand and grab. Apple Orchard is also free, and a 4-day blessing is one of those things as well. Maybe conference room as well, maybe one of those. Could even happen into Assault to Turn Up or a Cloister. But then from there, rank 3, Gelly, what do you think of these 6? Which are the easiest ones to do, maybe?
Yeah, off the rip, reach rank 9 is very easy. 6 allowance, we've seen them get 6 allowance pretty regularly with some combination of Cloister, Trading Post, and Closed Exhibit, plus possibly lab experiments if must need be. 4 parlor puzzles in 2 hours, come on.
Yeah, free.
But also, incidentally hitting thaw your accounts makes it even easier if you're going to want to skip some of the other ones. West facing an estate, I think dealer's choice. It's dependent on what the manor gives you for that rank in particular. But I don't think it's something I'd be at all worried about.
Right. 100%.
And then,
working your way up here. Toss 2 coins in the fountain is obvious. Rotate floor plans is also deadly obvious. The other one here is maybe redraw 6 times. If you just get 5 dice from a high roller day, I think those are the 3 here. Morning room is tough. Trophy is obviously insanely difficult. And then 4 sports rooms in a day is also hard. I think these are the obvious 3 in row 4. I think those are free. Morning Room you can happen upon with a secret passage or an upgrade, but with upgrade has some kind of combination there. Also noting in their games right now, Unda definitely going for Garage right now on the left-hand side. Gets it immediately. We love to see that. And Bacowl about to get it here in just a second, so we'll monitor that here in a shortly. And then row 5 is our last row that we haven't really looked at yet. Again, this is a combination as well. 5 ivory dice, 6 redrawings. These are 2 combinations as well. Even with like an experiment or blue rooms in a day with chess power, this becomes deadly easy. Rear controls is a little bit tough, but I think these are the 3. I think maybe.
Yeah, I think it's either dice and redraw 6 times or something else. But like draft 8 blueprints consecutively. I don't even think is something. I think that just happens on a blue day. There's nothing to be talked about there. Rooms rear controls depending can be very easy. 2 cabinet keys is on the line there, but I think if you can manage to get 5 ivory dice, I think maybe this is going to be quicker than I expect, but you still need chess. This
sure.
This is a chess thing for sure.
I think this will be faster than not you, but I think this is faster than people will imagine. Just with all of the, this is just in general, this is a massively shrine board. I wouldn't even say it's a chess board. It is more like a shrine board in my opinion. It's rotate floor plans. It's redraw floor plans. It's dice. I think this is just high roller every chance you can get it kind of board. And there's Conservatory found from Bacowl. That will be our first goal that is met here. Obviously, we're opening the apple orchard as well. Go for it.
From Bacowl. I mean, you say this is a shrine board, but like how many times are you going to go back to shrine other than getting high roller, right? If you get high roller for 4 days, sure. High roller for 4 days is along the lines of 19 coins. But like, are you going to go back for rotate floor plans? Are you going to go back for monking anything here? I think once you get that high roller blessing, that'll settle everything for the most part.
That's what I
think. Chess will get you like, chess always does get you most of the rest of the way here. Although I don't know exactly how to handle rank 1 there, the most difficult rank. I think there's 2 obvious goals, and then the third one is I'm still iffy on that a little bit, but Blue King you rotate with Rotunda, you drafting Studio Dovecoat. I don't know, man.
For sure. Mostly just calling out, like, there a lot of the higher ranks have a definitive, like, a redraw kind of floor plan type thing, which is interesting. And then, obviously, rotating could happen naturally as well. But you see Unda here grabbing that high roller blessing with those 3 coins here as well. So definitely taking advantage of those dice, going for that chess power. Bacowl as well, I believe, missed on... No, it didn't miss on Garage. Might have missed on Garage, I believe. Did we miss that?
No, he made it to Outer, did he not?
I think he might have missed on the Garage, though. Am I wrong? Or someone
did he not? Correct. He didn't have enough gems to draft Garage.
That's what I'm wondering. I think he missed.
Tough. Okay,
we were chatting through the board. I think we missed the moment where he tried. But so
that's a big disadvantage to be on. Oh boy.
I know. So now just kind of waiting to delay for chess a little bit. So we're working our way up the outside. You do need breaker box, so I wonder if he takes it here. He does take it and trying to curve around on that second rank door that he has already, but also not a strong start, unfortunately, for Bacowl, not getting the Garage right away, which is definitely frustrating to have to do all this again. Obviously doing other goals in the meantime, so that's helpful, but
do you not even get Utility Closet? Because he's opening this for Gem Cavern
on
day 2,
wow, he didn't even get Utility. Wow, that's a shame.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's tough. Okay, yeah.
Not great luck, unfortunately. Okay. And a lot of that is just that. It's just up to luck, right? So it's really annoying. So unfortunate to see that.
Greenhouse on Unda's side.
I know, right? Yeah. Boy, there's no watering can square on this board, but that would have been nice to have that right away. Unda immediately calling it as well from this day. Had high roller and just says, screw it, leave me alone. Get me out of here. So Bacowl, let's see, it does go upward, thank God. It has a hallway going northward here. It does not get completely stalled out on day 2. Let's see if he can make it. I think you take a spare room and just go up to make sure you don't get screwed.
Spare room. You hope for security like right here, and then hopefully get more gems, or even more luckily get a hallway, or you just get Garage. Just get Garage.
Yep, you don't even need the gems. Just grab Garage, go from there. You're good to go. All right, we're back. We're back for Bacowl is on even footing. Well, not even footing, but you know what I mean. We're back. We have the same things unlocked at this moment. Unda notably also getting one of the microchips as well. getting that unlocked. So we're going forward there. I think Unda is just now at the point of just drafting shop rooms to get those dice in the inventory to re-roll to make sure we can get. Unda notably already took a hovel as well as one of his flames, so he is now looking for a classroom for his fourth flame as well. Well, not the fourth flame, but the other outer room flame, I suppose. Bacowl also having that same situation happen. So the exact same outer room setup basically for Bacowl and Unda. Unda's just being a couple days ahead and having high roller, but Bacowl also getting that hovel immediately. So unfortunately, they're not going to have the classic like classroom into hovel for setup, but it'll still be fine because they'll have classrooms to study or classrooms to draft to reroll. But we'll see. There's commissary, and we'll need one more die for Unda, and then he will have the things that he needs.
He will be able to guarantee chess. Yeah. Again, like a lot of the boards in this, unless it specifically says not to, or if it's too short, it's chess to start with. And we don't even have to do anything complicated in consideration of knight versus bishop versus queen versus anything. Right. It's king power up. And hopefully it's not the difference maker enough to flatten this game out a little bit, but we're, whoever gets king first has that advantage to start with, right? Because you can use king to start sawing off pretty much all of these one by one as you see fit to go through the rest of this here. So, room's rear controls access is going to be foundation. That's going to be a blue king thing. 4 parlor puzzles, that's much easier if you're going to be able to get parlor. Like, you just look at so many of the draft 8 blueprints consecutively. So much of this is conditional on whether or not you get chess and how quickly you get it. So that's why they're targeting this. No side questing, no trying to multitask all doing this, nothing like that. It's just get chess, and then we move on and figure out exactly how we're going to get 5 RE dice, et cetera, et cetera. So
for sure.
The scoring on the board.
Yeah, I did it already. Yep. But yes, so
no
so we have 2 dice. I don't think Unda has actually gone out yet. Unda has, I don't think he has a 4th. Maybe he does. Let me see if he has. Oh no, he does. He would need classroom still, or schoolhouse for classrooms. So there's a free cloister. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, it is. I didn't mark it as a free square because it is sometimes unlikely to show up, but it is literally free in this sense. So that's a huge start for Unda.
That's 2 allowance as well.
Yeah, exactly. That is 2 allowance. Yeah.
So that works together pretty well. It is interesting that you would go for cloister in exactly that position. There's your second die. That's an interesting way to get a second die. He has high roller. Oh no, is he at 3? I can't.
He does have high roller. Well. He has 3. Yes.
So hypothetically, if he moves to get 2 more shops, he could already have 5 ivory dice in the rerolls. Oh, jeez. Yeah. No vault today.
No vault.
No vault today. That's okay.
No vault.
Yeah, if he's moving for ivory dice, yeah, kind of the difficulty with ivory dice is that you can't entirely lean on high roller. You have to be able to pick up dice incidentally. But like also Trunk, for example, Trunk could have 2 dice in here and he's done. Nope, he has $12. But like it would have been a thought. The other ways to get Trunks, maybe if he can draw Observatory a second time and get Trunks in the entrance hall using the twins. As a wide variety of things here. That's the 4th blue flame for Bacowl though. And so I don't know if he's setting up to do chess on this manor in particular. Does he have hovel or does he have schoolhouse?
That was schoolhouse on the right, I think, because he had hovel first. So, so that would be schoolhouse. Here's the draft for Ladyship's Chambers. Gets it on the left-hand side. Unda locking in Ladyships. I think, am I wrong? Does he not need, I think he still needs office, no? Or am I wrong? I could be wrung. I think he also still needs an outer. Office. I think he needs office and an outer room. I think because he has not drafted.
Yeah, he's
classrooms. I keep saying classroom, schoolhouse.
Yeah. So he still needs schoolhouse. He still needs office. He's better off than you would expect, though. I mean, like that HLC is what you do a lot of manipulation for, in particular. So like, he just needs that office. Obviously, I don't know where he's going to be aiming to draft it, but I think he's taken enough rooms out of the pool at this point where he might leave corner for last. That might
I was going to say, Kelly, does he use the rerolls? Here's the question of the hour: does he use the rerolls on the corner for the office, or does he use them outside to guarantee chess?
Well, so schoolhouse is tough because you almost certainly need to use 2 dice there. I think what you probably just have to do is draft as many rooms as you can, leaving the corner alone, and then draft that corner last. I think that's the way to go. And if you don't get office, then you have to use up your dice there.
A cloister for free on the right as well. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Cloister for free on the right, and bacon and eggs for Bacowl as well. Getting both of the green room things that you would want from this board, which is really fantastic. So nice job there. But yeah, I totally agree though. I don't know. I think, in my opinion, I would guarantee the hovel, I guess, first, and then go from there. But I don't know or not the hovel, the schoolhouse outside. But I don't know. We'll see what he ends up doing.
Yeah. It's the hard one. But the problem is if you end up there's morning room.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Unda got bacon and eggs. Sorry, I misspoke. I misspoke. We got cloister on the right, bacon and eggs on the left. Sorry, misspoke. But yes, and then here's the corner draft coming up, maybe.
So the reason, I don't know. We'll see. I guess. So he's
oh my
considering
God,
giving up. There it is. But here's the problem: one die is not enough. Because Schoolhouse likes to appear in the 7th slot out of 8, which is usually 2 rerolls. So he needs to, or he'd be preferential towards drafting another shop that's right above him here for High Roller. Hopefully he gets something like Locksmith. Hopefully he gets something like Aquarium if he hasn't gotten Aquarium yet. It's still a little tense. It's much more likely that he still needs 2 dice for this, but he might just have to go for it anyway.
Well, and Gelly, I think he might have missed. I think he might have missed that he has an upgrade disc in the morning room. I don't know if he grabbed it. Chat might have noticed that he might have missed the upgrade disc from that morning room, and Unda is not using it. That's an upgrade disc in the very left hand corner of the square here.
Right. Yeah, you do need the 5 upgrades. I'm not sure.
We'll see. I mean, to your point though, he also needs to get that schoolhouse outside, so he has 1 die to do so. I would imagine the room that you pull above this is hopefully like a closet or something, or a bedroom to try to pull some die. Okay,
shop
there
for
it
locksmith,
is.
That's
there it is.
Yeah, very good. So
there
he's sealed in chess at this point. So it's very good. I don't think he has garage on board, so he's not going to be able to get that. But like morning room, if he remembers morning room, unfortunately it's sort of looking like he's forgotten about morning room. That's not the worst thing in the world, but it will cost him time because he could have this. In the meantime, though, we have High Roller on Bacowl's side in order to ensure that he can get chess here as well. So
he didn't need the die.
He needs both of those rerolls. Schoolhouse in position 8. Even worse than I expected. So, but that's good for him. He's got it. So
wow. All right. Well, we're in an interesting spot for both of them. Obviously, Unda with a massive advantage getting upgrade discs done, as well as chess power that is going to be activated here in just a second. Bacowl obviously having that a little bit slower start, getting that garage on day 2 instead of day 1. So has the High Roller setup. Is now probably going to take, I would guess, took a bedroom. I would have taken maybe commissary there, but to each their own. Has High Roller set up. I wonder, so definitely just going for the normal stuff here, going for chess on the right-hand side. But Unda also, I think, might have the items needed for not commissary, Jesus. A conservatory, that's the other C word. Conservatory outside here to get it. Yeah, so he's going out to dig that up, so going to be doing all those things as well. But that's going to be another square. So again, both of them, well, actually, really only Bacowl only needs like a turnip or a full directory, which those things will happen naturally. But again, a big miss kind of from Unda to not grab that upgrade disc, but I'm hoping he realizes or gets another goal, or just he might, hopefully he doesn't mark it off without knowing. That would be a little sad. But we'll see. Oh, he has not an orchard either. Wow. Yeah. Did not even realize he don't have an orchard. I guess I didn't see it on the square.
Well, he hasn't done all the blue flames. So this is his time to pick up all of that stuff. Because like it wouldn't have made sense for him to go all the way out here to pick up these blue flames and then come back without picking up conservatory if he wanted conservatory. So
do you want to know my next line that I think I maybe do? This is like a weirder line.
Go for it.
I don't know if this is like something that they would actually do, but a creative thing that they could do is tomorrow, if their High Roller runs out with chess power, if Unda's High Roller runs out, or if it's still there, you can go, you can get Shrine again, number 1, and then reset to the next day, and then do shop days, get 5 dice or 6 dice even, and then do those, both the 5 die goal as well as the redraw 6 floor plans goal, as well as a full directory. Well, not a full directory of shop rooms, but you get the point. You can start building towards all these things, because these are the.
I see what's happening. Okay,
yeah. So if you get 5 rooms immediately, you get your 5 shop rooms. You get the redraws. So yes. Wild.
That's real. Yeah, that'd be very good. Yeah, to pick up all those shop rooms, because like it doesn't even matter necessarily. Like you get any combination of like. it's going to be tough on the gems, but if you can pick up commissary, kitchen, aquarium, locksmith, possibly showroom if you can afford it, like that'll get you your 5 ivory dice, and then you spin into a bunch more dice in order to pick up another shop room. Here's the problem with shop room. Bookshop is going to be one of the shops that you need to pick up at some point. You're going to need to go through library about 5 times in order to get access to the bookshop. I don't feel great about that being the complete directory category. For my money, I would go for red over that instead. But at the same time, that is the consistent way to get all those dice. That's probably the strat. That's the strat.
Well, and also like if you think about it, imagine just going like imagine trying to go for like a burning glass play and then doing like, maybe 5 experiments. And then if you can get fish into that's 5 potential, like, well, I guess that's shops and everything for die if you have that set up, so you could just keep getting fish over and over again for 5 rerolls, those kinds of things. You do need grotto, probably. I think, like you said, you pointed this out before, the 2 freebies are not, I say freebies, but it's the hardest row, but the upgrade disc and the grotto are the 2 things are probably the most challenging on this board, but like, are still the most free of the other things. So I'm thinking you could just do that for a blue day. There's a lot, our competitors have a lot of options for what they want to do right now.
Yeah. So we'll be seeing here, Unda has chess, so he's checking out his board to ensure that he knows where to go for everything. He's even keeping track of where the pawn is. Usually what players do, and by players I mean me, is that you just spam the pawn until you hit one. Unda's got this on lock. He's an expert. He knows what he's doing when it comes to chess. He's able to identify what a pawn room is. Me, I don't know what a pawn room is. I still just gotta go for it.
I will remind you, that is also a square. That's also a square too.
Yes, is a pawn rooms and directory. I don't think that'll be too big of an issue, but I would not be concerned with anything below, like the bottom half of the board doesn't concern me. The top half of the board is what I'm going to be drilling down on, getting those 9 conditions, and everything else should fall into a place, especially now that he's got chess over.
Rerolling for
Meanwhile,
leaderships.
Bacowl is trying to ensure that he gets, and he doesn't even.
No, you hate to see that. Going down to rank 1, you cannot get ladyships on rank 1, unfortunately. So that will be the day for Bacowl.
At best.
That is how that goes sometimes, unfortunately. But there it is. Unda going outside to guarantee that outer room gets that die from Trading Post, as well as a resource out here as well. So unfortunate to see.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
You gotta go for chess, though. I think there's no universe where you attempt to blade off of chess at this point. I think you've got to just take your hits where you can get them and hope to get lucky to catch up on the at this point. 13 minutes that you're losing it. Well, not 13. I think he's only down by maybe 13 minutes. He's down by a bit. That's for sure in terms of time.
I'm almost positive Unda has set a shop day on the left-hand side as well, because he is definitely he definitely has dice in each time he's gotten a shop room. So I'm thinking he's doing kind of what I suggested, which is maybe going for those 5 die, going for redraw floor plans. There's showroom, so that's 4. He needs 1 more die for that goal. He does no dice, though, unfortunately. He's just getting gems back. Really smart.
From watering can.
Really smart. Looking for and aquarium for a 5th die. There's that goal done.
That's 5 dice. I'm
so happy I called that.
Burgers and fries. There it is. So now he just needs a way to get another die and re-roll 6, or pick up drawing room and go for it. So that'll be very good for the redraw 6 times without drafting. The last shop that he needs out of that list, there's bookshop. Oh, dude. There's no way you're going to be able to complete directory category. You need armory in the shop.
Wait, did he
directory.
Did he not get the rest of the gems to get the last shop to do 6 redraw floor plans? That's the second half of that. Oh, he ended the day on 5 dice.
What happened?
He could have used all 5 to do that 4th row. He could have been doing this.
Maybe he's just going to go for rotate floor plans on that row instead.
See, but that's free, though. He had 3 gems from Parlor, and he could have drafted another shop to get a 6. I guess, you get it with...
strange.
Man. I know, but I realize that there are many other ways you could do that, but if you already are 1 die away, that's a free goal, no? Yeah. Anyway, closed exhibit.
There's closed exhibit.
Yeah.
Rooms rear controls. That's going to be... up there on that 5th rank. That's important. He also got study. Yeah,
just get study out of study. Just because he knew he knew it was coming. He just wanted to end and get study earlier. You know what I mean? That's why that happened, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean? For sure. But he is almost
They're trying
certainly
for high roller again.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do high roller again. If not, probably not rotate. He is doing rotate. All right, so he has decided I do not want to wait for the rotunda. I just want to get a rotation done and over with. So he's just gonna go rotate a floor plan really quick and call it good. That's why he didn't do. That's why he did. In case anyone's curious, that's why he did not do this one. He wanted to do just a quick rotation and call it good. He didn't even want to mess around with any more time. There we go.
Yeah. This might be faster, and it does give you an interesting blessing that you can take advantage of a little bit. I've never been partial to Blessing of the Dancer, but I've been told that it is the most powerful thing that you can be getting away with here. So there's the rotation, and he's going to be able to have this for another couple days. So that's very good. On blue days, you definitely do get a lot of gems that you can utilize as well. Okay, he's using Speakeasy. Oh, Speakeasy for... Wait, why Speakeasy? Why did he pick Speakeasy? I guess... Oh, that's right. Speakeasy is very fast. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a quick and go. Click and go. There we go.
Click and go.
Click,
this is going to be entrance trunk, so that's going to nail a condition on the bottom row for him. One of the easier conditions is having twins. So that's something that you can get out of the way here. It also gives you a bunch of resources that you can utilize for the purposes of, dice. Dice is pretty much going to be the big thing that you're going to have access to if you can help it. So.
For sure. It makes total sense. What do you do here? You just take some gems and go from there. Ladyships from Bacowl. There it is. Finally
there we go.
Gets it.
That's a chest catch-up.
There is a chest catch-up. We'd love to see that. But again, I think Undalevein certainly has a lead here over Bacowl. And, I think Bacowl could reel it in here. Ultimately, what is the hardest thing to do amongst all of these goals is ultimately that top row. There are so many things that you need to be doing for that top row that if Unda has a day or two that just do not show up correctly for him, I mean, that will ruin him. So certainly he has a lead right now, but it will come soon where, he will get blocked on some of these days, even with a chest power.
Right. Yeah. There's that top row is really the life and death. That's the difference. But yeah, eight blueprints consecutively from Unda. But again, these are easy things to catch up on. It's not like he got very lucky. It's just that he put the blue banner on and he drafted 8 rooms. That's
correct.
It, right?
Correct.
West facing an East title. That's also very, very good as an incidental. He's got 3 on that third row. He's got 2 on 3 of the other rows, and then he didn't open a trunk in the entrance hall. Oh, he forgot. Okay, that's very funny. That's very funny. All right, yeah. Tough values. All right, well, it's fine. It happened. But the real question is getting all of those upgrade discs, and we've already seen that Unda has forgotten the upgrade disc in the morning room, which is shocking to me considering he's the all upgrade discs guy. I will never let it go. But I think that he's maybe envisioning trying to get the easy ones from Tomb, the easy one from. He might be going Shelter Red Letters here.
A wrench.
Oh, he's definitely going Shelter Red Letters here. Ooh. So what date is he going to be targeting for in order to have that open for him?
Let's see. It's going to be like November or something, right? It's like, I think it's like November like 10th or 11th or something like that. I don't know the exact date. Is he unsure what the date is?
He's not a knower.
I think it's like, I thought it was like November or something. I'm even not a knower.
I think November 12th is something. 49 is Christmas. Let's work backwards from there. So December 0th is approximately 18. So that's like November 30th. So I think it's November 12th. I believe it's so it'd be something like that. He'll figure it out. Okay, he's also doing Swan Song to log in.
Maybe like an item or something.
I don't know if I'd
maybe
order an item.
Is it like a burning? There's no burning glass play. I wonder if it's like a power hammer play.
Oh, special order. So if he special orders for magnifying glass, yeah, he's going for burning glass tomb. I think that's a real thing to go for here because that is 2 upgrade discs on their own. Yeah. Okay.
I don't mind that play. That's interesting. Meanwhile, I think Bacowl is still looking. Am I wrong in saying Bacowl is still looking for an office on the right hand side to lock in?
He's struggling a little bit here. Yeah, I haven't seen. I don't see office from him off the cuff here.
Yeah, I think we're looking for an office here. Obviously, still has ladyships here. Has a lot of resources. Has 6 die, 5 keys. We have a lot of time still. I think I take a kitchen for another reroll here. But now you're close on gems. This is a little nerve wracking. The main thing here is now if you use any gem, there it is. I was gonna say if you have to use any gems. I was gonna say if you have to use any gems for navigation, that becomes problematic. But he didn't even need it. He finally got it. So we're gonna be back on even footing here. Meanwhile, Unda is doing the red room drafting on the left hand side here. That also helps with completing a directory. The red room directory is fashionably very easy to get. He's also probably looking for the closed exhibit for a backside attack, as it were, which he is. There is closed exhibit, but again,
it's positioned poorly, is it not? But he can rotate it. Brother, he's got strats.
Wow, goodness me. So, yeah, we'll see what he ends up doing here. I think he's going to try to get the rear controls and also fill out a directory.
That'll get him 6 allowance, yeah.
Yeah, that's 6 allowance as well. Notably, Unda has row 3 and 4 vertically, I guess. 3 and 4 complete. I guess it doesn't matter which order, but 3 and 4 vertically are both completed for Unda, which is a huge thing to have to just be like, okay, I don't care about rows 3 and 4. I can just lock into 4, 5, 1, 2.
His dancer ensures actually that he can pretty much get access to that back control. And the question is, does he pick up paper crown here? I think it's a little tough if he actually cares about that, but he might go for it. Oh my god, he's going for it.
Oh my god, he got it.
Yo, paper crown time, baby.
Oh my god.
All right, so that's going to be rooms rear controls access. Very good. And so that's that second row done. That's the third row done. That's the fourth row done. But again, he hasn't done anything on that first row. That's the one, right? That's where our difficulty lies. He's setting up for red letter on day 8, for example. Yeah. That's how far he's searching in order to be doing this, because now it's a matter of picking up all those red letters. Blackbridge Grotto should be. Well, yeah, it should be, man. But I don't know. You know?
What is Bacowl going for here? Was he going for antechamber access, or what was the play here? Admittedly, I was looking at Unda's screen. I don't know. He was going all the way up to rank 9. He did hit. He's just rank 9 in general. It was just rank 9 because that's an achievement.
I was wondering 9 in general. It could have. Room 46 is also possible. Back controls because he's got foundation. That's real stuff.
Yeah.
But he's a little bit stymied. I think so.
Yeah, I was curious because I was looking because he was going all the way up and he was like, he has chest power. Obviously, he has the steps for it, so not worried there. Was looking for kind of just other things in the house, which makes total sense. But again, Bacowl definitely on the back burner a little bit, trying to kick off some fuel, as it were. But not too far away. Again, neither of them have hit anything in that top row, like Gelly just mentioned. So it's going to be the biggest thing here. Unda has definitely set himself up well with some of these upgrade discs here. Like obviously he has like 2 or 3 of them done now. He did like office. He did wasn't the garage. He missed the morning room. And a couple, I think one more. So definitely hoping to find more here. But again, neither of them have done any of those on the top row. But yeah, HLC, thank you. Yes, chat room. It's never over until her ladyship sings, as it were. So. So.
What are you saying about her ladyship? I know how that original phrase goes. What are you saying?
She says something. She says something.
So boiler access for Unda here is actually a big one because powered lab would be Blackbridge Grotto if nothing else. So that's big. That's unfortunately he's going to need gems in order to exact on that, and Unda is doing what Bacowl couldn't, because I think Bacowl was in a similar situation when it came to boiler and just couldn't. It's 8 pawn rooms in directory. Jeez, he's a knower.
All right. And that is the first line, I believe, for Bacowl as well. Row 1, the bottom row, I'll say, is complete for Bacowl. So that is one of them done to Undalevin's 2. Obviously,
Undalevin's 3. He's got 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, just got with the rear controls. Yes, done with 2 for going top to bottom. Yes, thank you. So definitely has a big advantage for sure.
Was that Undalevin's first security draft? And that's laboratory for Blackbridge.
Oh my
there you go.
God.
That's one of the top 3. There it is.
Wow,
he makes it look easy.
There it is, folks. That's one of the 3 hardest things you can do on this board. Now, really, I mean, I think two things are going to be happening now. Number one, I think you hard go Tomb at this point, at some point, right? Whether it's Draxus or for, there's an upgrade disc down there as well. So there's a couple different things you can do down there. Has a directory. Unda has 4 of the 6 rows completed.
He's at 4.
The top and bottom. He just needs the top and bottom, baby.
Yeah.
And the bottom is easy.
Again,
he might have that already.
If you're willing to pour some time into 8 pawn rooms and east facing, or doing that trunk open in the entrance hall, that's nothing. But it is the top. But again, 5 upgrade discs is not going to be that much. 6 red letters is not going to be that much. I think he's already at
he's looking for directories as well to see which ones he's completed.
Like
he's looking for bedrooms, his master bedroom and servants' quarters maybe. So maybe he sets a bedroom day. What is he doing here? He's setting a blue day, and he's probably going to go do outer room, maybe for shrine blessing potentially again. So interesting. He's counting the number of pawns. Number of pawns.
He's picking up what he put down. I believe, isn't it? Day
yes.
Yeah. So he needs shelter for letter, and yep, he gets it there. And now it's going to be open pretty soon. I don't remember exactly what time he said, but it should be.
Spam clicking. The letters, and then at that point maybe even like a drafting studio or something, like what, November.
He thinks he missed it.
Maybe he just resets and pulls it again.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's gonna set it for later in the day.
Yeah, sets it for later.
But you can't do that because isn't it a 24-hour advance thing? Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he can just easily pull it again, I think, which is like valid. I think you just keep trying until you get it, because that is a huge thing. Although I will admit he still needs one of the bottom things. I think you could just easily grab like an east-facing estate, for example, so he's not really worried there. I think, again, the two things he's going to be really looking for, I think we are about to see an Unda maybe pull here. Obviously, Bacowl has the same things Unda has, but just kind of like 15 minutes after Unda is unfortunately kind of what we're seeing here. But Unda definitely going to be setting blue, going outside, grabbing. Oh, okay. Hallways day for Undalevein as well here. Interesting.
He has the complete directory category. Is he envisioning room 46? There's no way.
He might be. Room 46.
Upgrade disc in the Great Hall, of course.
Oh, foyer, Great Hall play, of course. And he's killing time for outside for the shelter safe as well. So he might as well do this at the same time. Makes total sense. So I guess, again, if anyone doesn't know, the foyer is a 2-gem room. So we're looking for that. He needs to maintain 2 gems. So he will not take that secret passage, obviously, even though it would be helpful to remove from the pool. But, he's just looking for that. Blackbridge for Bacowl on the right-hand side. So going to get that unlocked as well, which is massive. So both of them have 1 goal in the hardest category as well. There's foyer as well. Yep. Foyer for Undalevein.
There's foyer on the left. So if he just immediately pivots over to Great Hall, that's an easy disc for him. It's an interesting choice. Yeah, I mean, like, he's got the 5 upgrade disc. It's clear he's going for red letters. Unda's going for the red letters. So I mean, what's left for him there other than shelter? It's clear that he's not going for drafting studio, I imagine, because you need the magnifying glass for that. He has study, office. He has drawing room. He has I don't remember where the other ones are. I'm sure he's got them on lock because there's quite a few.
Am I silly, or is there a world that just goes to shelter right now and just unlocks shelter and waits and then just uses it at that computer, or am I silly?
I wouldn't wait. Waiting is Morita. I would rather be.
Well, right, but why is he here then, though? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why go here instead of just going to shelter?
It's a good question. He's got a cloister upgrade. Cloister upgrade looking like Rena Joya Lydia.
Of course. It's not a blue day. Of course. So it's not guaranteed. This is guaranteed. That's a great call. I'm sorry. You may think that the kennel is being activated, but I just have a German Shepherd in my house. So apologies to anyone who thinks that the kennel is activated right now.
He's facing an estate title as well. Yeah, so I think it's just getting those upgrade discs and red letters. But again, he still has to It's either drafting studio, magnifying glass. That might have been what he set up the commissary for, was the magnifying glass into drafting studio. Alternately, you can do trove access if you get access to the basement, but that's also a real difficult one to get access to. So,
All right.
I don't know. I'm anticipating it's got to be drafting studio though.
It's interesting. I am sure I'm sure the judges will let him know if he marks off upgrade discs too early. Like, I think he thinks he's 1 away. Is that the impression that I'm getting? Is that he thinks he's 1 away, but he's actually 2 away. Because he's used now Great Hall. He's used Great Hall, Office, Lady Ships, and has not, because he didn't grab Morning Room, because that would have been the 4th.
Yep, that would have been the 4th.
Because I think he didn't actually use the car keys for that upgrade disc either. So I think he's only at 3 at the moment. And so I think
we'll find out real quick.
I think he thinks he's at 4, but he's actually at 3 is what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
So yes.
Didn't do Morning Room.
And that's an important note, because that's like that might be his last goal if he gets the other red letters here as well. So that's an important thing to remember moving forward. So,
yep. And remember, if you intentionally, or not intentionally, but if you accidentally get a condition wrong, we do permanently disqualify them for the tournament. So this is the difference between.
We actually just shoot you out of a cannon, yeah, and
we just shoot you out of a cannon.
And it just says poof, and you don't actually hear anything. Yeah, it's crazy.
Finally, it's canon. No, it's canon. It's it'll be fine. But I anticipate if that's a mistake he's made, then sure. But like, it's such a strange mistake, because I feel like you'd remember the fact that I don't know. I don't know if that's what he's operating on. We will find out, obviously, but
well, it's also interesting there. So in case anyone didn't know this, there are 16 upgrade discs in the game. There are 16. And there are many ways you can get a couple extra via trading, or via like I guess technically maybe with a glitchy commissary or whatever. So he has a couple different ways he could get upgrade discs still that are like easy-ish. One of them being like the Tomb, another one being maybe like Burning Glass is not easy per se, but he could also get Morning Room again potentially, because that upgrade disc will still be there. He could also buy one from a commissary. So there's other things he could do there. Again, the main reason we're bringing this up, because if you take a look at the board, row 1, row 2, row 3, 4, and 5, he has all 5 of those completed. He's got 16 goals already. He only needs 2 more goals definitively. So his only 2 goals right now are, I think he set a black day. He's going to go down to Tomb. He's going to go grab that upgrade disc immediately, and that will lock in his 4th upgrade disc. He will still need a 5th, and then he will also be looking for red letters as well.
Yep. So red letters, of course, is not trivial. He's probably going to have to go for blue days in combination with commissary in order to get that magnifying glass, in order to get the drafting studio red letter, because I'm sure he's probably leaving off the treasure trove one. That's what I forgot. So yeah, but I think he's got most of the other red letters otherwise, so it should just be a matter of doing. That might be the last thing that he does. Is,
but like, what's the 5th one? Do you think?
A 5th what?
5th upgrade disc, because this is his 4th.
Yeah, take your pick. I mean, he might. He needs garage still. Garage is still an opportunity that you can get reasonably here. If he lucks his way to Burning Glass, there's obviously
is he Drax's depiction.
He's looking at another Drax's representation. Is he doing Drax's?
Oh my God, is he going for Draxus instead of letters? There's no way, right?
In front of God and everyone? Is he doing Draxus? Wait, hold on. This is his. Hold on. He's got. This is two for Tomb. No, we're not doing Elzara 3. We're not doing that.
Well, okay, so the options are the 2 from Catacombs. So this will be going underground for 1, and then the behind the door, the reverse 2. Fixed stars, he is almost certainly done. Activated constellation is, I think, how many stars is activated constellation? Like 6, 7? Drax's Cloister is tough. Geist Bedroom is tough. Elzara 3, I don't know. Interesting.
Well, he literally can't do Cloister. He's already upgraded his Cloister.
It might just be one of these things. He's just doing it because he can, and just would hate not having to, having to do it again. You know what I mean? It might just be,
it's a option select just in case he doesn't manage to get
12. Thank you,
6
Chad.
red letters or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So notably, then he needs 12 stars.
Does he have eels? I don't think he knows what Fish House is. Oh no, because he's had this opportunity to do this twice, and he's just chosen not to. He is way ahead and he's building buffer. Maybe that is a possibility. But if he's caught slacking, Bacowl has every opportunity to sneak in a win here. especially if things go really quick here.
I do worry.
Bacowl's not super behind.
Yeah, I do worry he's going to mark this after this square, because I believe this is his fourth. It'll be Tomb, Office, Great Hall.
Well, I'm not in
and
control of the
ladyships.
cannon. You have the
I think that's
gunpowder,
4.
so you start setting up the I think you need like the tamper to shove him down the cannon.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That's very funny. So we'll see. We'll see if he ends up marking this here. Okay, that's 8 rooms as well for Bacowl. 8 blue rooms that he just marked. Okay, so maybe he knows. He might know then. If he's not marking it, maybe this is how he's marking it.
I think he's a knower. I think he's aware. He's cognizant.
You can also...
Bad news, everyone. Put your cannons away. Sorry, everyone.
He knows.
Turn off the 1812 overture. We're not doing it. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, another thing that the chat room brought up smartly is like, if you have a foundation, you can just go down. I mean, you have to have an activated foundation, an elevator foundation, meaning it has to be pulled down already. So that's a really easy other upgrade disc as well. You could also, I don't know. He's going for shops. Is he trading for one? He's grabbing the microchips and trading for stuff. Interesting.
Trading for trading post is really hard because I don't know. Maybe he could do throne room sanctum key trade down. That'd be very funny. I don't anticipate that's got to be the option.
No way, right?
Car key trade.
Car key trade. Yeah, that
trade
makes total sense.
For car key. Yeah, that's got to be it.
And then you
got
could
Blackbridge
check
access, so that's.
That's actually not bad.
Now it's just down to that last one that he's got to pick. I think it's got to be red letters, but again, what does shelter look like? When has he set up shelter to work? I don't actually know. Yeah. Okay. Room rear controls. So Bacowl is catching up. He's got 3 rows at the moment with his room rear controls, and it's foundation of all things. So that's going to be one of the upgrade discs that he's going to be looking for. I haven't been paying too much attention to how many upgrade discs he has, but I think this would be his second or third.
Notably, there's so many things you could do for an upgrade disc here on the left hand side as well. There are so many things. You could do a secret passage for a green room on the east wing. You could do a kitchen for bacon and eggs. You could try to get the car keys for the trunk. There's so many different things. I think Unda in the last few seconds here is thinking, I guess let's just go for trading posts. So it's maybe a trading post for car keys is what he's thinking. So, and commissary as well, if you can get 15 coins. He does have it, so this will be it. This will be our second finalist. If Unda, well, no, not even, because he still needs. Not even. I'm jumping the gun early because he still needs the letters.
Red letters, man.
He needs red letters.
Red letters. There's every gap here. Again, drafting studio magnifying glass could be the thing that takes 45 minutes. I'm sure. Hoping not, but like it's.
I did not get it.
It's not over till it's over. Yeah. Parlor puzzle solved for Bacowl. Bacowl's on 4 ranks now. He's catching up. He just needs that 4th rank,
right.
And then the first and third. Third is not trivial, but hey, rotate floor plans is in the cards if he's willing to draft a rotunda for that, and then morning room it exists
for sure.
But really, those upgrade discs, I think they're closer than it first appear. But I think that 15-minute disadvantage might be the difference. I know.
That might have been the difference for sure. It is interesting.
He's eating food from the wrong side of the dinner table. No, it's fine. It's such a minor optimization.
I know, right. It's so funny though. I mean, so Unda going to be notably, this will be the 5th one. It's her ladyships, garage, office, great hall, and tomb upgrade disc. So all 5 of those are going to get Unda over the edge. There is now 1 goal away from getting to our finals. The options here are the 5 Draxus depictions, 6 mech rooms, room 46, and 6 red letters. He has, I believe, 4 or 5 red letters now. I think it might be 4 because I think he still needs the shelter and drafting studio, I believe, are the 2.
I'll be on the lookout when he opens his blue. He's got 4.
So those are the 2.
So he's still missing out. Yeah. So it's shelter, drafting studio, and the treasure trove one. So those, not trivial, but that's why he's ordering magnifying glass, is so that he can get that 6th one. I think he's decided on, he's decided on that. The alternative, which is really interesting to me, which I don't think he's envisioned, is the fact that he has eel house. That's also available to him, is being able to lab experiment aquarium fish house for the eel aquarium. Those are all mechanical rooms. It does not care about whether or not they're unique mechanical rooms. You're just going. So we'll see here. We'll see.
All right. Well, I mean, regardless, I mean, the main thing you can do on a day like this, Unda is again 1 goal away. Undalevein is trying to get as many gems as possible because this on a day like this, you are going to be looking for as many rooms as possible to have as many doors. You want to draft. I would argue maybe even you could take the compass, I guess. I mean, you don't need it for sure, but you want to make sure you have as many doors as possible. A drafting studio costs 2 gems. And he is looking for a magnifying glass on top of all of that as well. So if he can get both of those things, this will be game. But then he is also looking for shelter as well, kind of subsequently as well. So there's a library. Let's see if he can pull something he needs out of this. He does have another Draxus depiction as well. I wonder if that's 5 or is that 4 or 5?
He's got 2 for Tomb. He's got 1 for Observatory Book, and he's got 1 for Library Book. Are those different? I don't think those are materially different. Okay.
I think that's 4. There's Drafting Studio. Is he not taking it?
He's trash.
Oh, he's not taking it.
He doesn't have magnifying glass.
He doesn't have the magnifying
glass. I think he's
glass.
actually going for Draxus now.
He's going for Draxus.
I was tricked into thinking that we had Eel House. I think that's a Bacowl thing. That's the way Bacowl sneaks in here, I suppose, is that he does the Eel House.
Oh, he's rolling for Bookshop. Because he looked at the library because he's getting a bookshop, buying the book from Bookshop, and then drafting a library for the final Draxus depiction.
What is he doing? I suppose that's a valid way. If you're going to lock on to something, you might as well lock onto that. Bacowl going down to the tomb for his next upgrade disc.
Interesting. All right, well, this gives time for Bacowl to catch up a little bit for sure. Study amazing immediately is so massive.
Study for rerolls for library. I'm kind of shocked that he's not even trying to pick up Schoolhouse, but like I guess he believes that he should be able to draft a library enough times. And then I believe it's a $15 cost for that drafting.
I think you take Rumpus for the money.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you need 15 coins.
I no longer know.
Yeah, because if he's looking to get the Schoolhouse, you need the money for it, and you also need a library. You need a library once, get Schoolhouse, have the money, get it again. Right. Was that bacon and eggs? Oh, he doesn't need it anymore. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Sorry, that was not his reason. There's library. And he has 5 gems to reroll.
Library bookshop, he's going to check it out, maybe. I don't think he has enough libraries yet.
Freezer?
Freezer to save the $8 that he has. So that he can possibly draft
save the money,
and reroll for the next library. Again, it's not a guarantee if you draft library 5 times whether or not you will get bookshop. It's pretty high, but like it's not going to be a guarantee. Does Undalevein have common study? No, he has Blue King, Jetter. So he's just Blue Kinging every day until he gets library. Blue King every day.
It's also corner drafting. Yeah, corner. So yeah, rooms like dead ends are also dead ends and specific corner rooms are really likely to happen. Or specific dead ends and corner rooms can happen on the corner more likely. And also it's a blue day. There's drafting studio again. Please take me Unda. Please take me. Looking for a bookshop here. Does not get it, unfortunately. He might need to reset here. Yeah, he's just going for Draxus.
Oh, geez.
At this point, would it really
interesting?
Would it not just be worth it to just go and go to any computer now because you have Blackbridge, order a magnifying glass, reset until you get it, and then just go into the drafting studio? Is that not the line?
The problem is he needs 2 red letters. He needs shelter still. He has not gotten the shelter red letter. But he abandoned that. Yeah. So the alternative is that if he doesn't do shelter does take time. It's the sort of time that would allow Bacowl to catch up in this particular situation. It would instead have to pull boiler and do the boiler. So like I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
It's an interesting. I mean, oh my god, a cloister for Bacowl on the right hand side as well, using an upgrade disc. We got Rina, Lydia, and Mila. All right, well.
Ooh, Mila's fun.
Mila is fun.
That's his 5th upgrade disc. He's catching up. The
god!
problem is Bacowl is still behind on that third row.
Oh my god!
I don't know how he's gonna snap into a Slim Jim to get that one. I think he maybe needs to donate for. He needs to donate for Dancer. Force Morning Room potentially. I don't know. It's kind of a tough
Here
one.
we go. Bookshop does not get it.
They're closer. Yeah, again, like bookshop is not a guarantee. It's a thing that exists, but there's no promise that you're going to get the bookshop.
Wow.
So
You're
Rotunda
right.
is also an option for rotating. That's totally fair.
You're so right. And we have a library.
There's
pick for
library.
Bacowl.
Okay, so Bacowl is also going. No, I don't know what Bacowl is going.
Oh,
for.
and he's looking at the
But,
number of times as well. He's
yeah,
getting.
he's
He's doing
similarly.
the same thing.
He's doing the same thing.
Oh my god! It is
And
stream
his game
crash.
crashed. Oh, his stream crashed. No, his stream. Okay, his stream. Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh. Reminds me of 2006, man.
Well, in the meantime, Unda does have a study on the left hand side. I think it was just a bit of a glitch, a bit of a moment. So I think we're fine. I think he's back.
Yeah.
But yes, like so notably, there's a library has 6 rerolls, 16 coins.
He's
Bookshop
getting
could
it
do
in
it for him.
timely
Here.
manner.
A timely
He's getting
manner.
it in a
There
timely
it is!
manner. Surely now he gets it. Now he gets it.
There it is. Drafting strategy.
He's reading that magazine. Well, he's
Getting
checking out
the
the magazine.
book.
He's got to get a library one more time. And he's got all the Draxus representations he could ask for. Wait, he got the wrong one?
Did he?
Okay, well, it's a good thing he's got $16 instead, I suppose. Awesome. Heck yeah.
Wait, did he? What's going on? He picked
What is
Swimbird?
he doing? He just picked Swimbird? What? Am I...
Oh, do you have to
we-
draft
are
it
we-
the next
oh,
day?
It won't show up.
You have to do it the next
he needs
day.
to go for library 2 more times. There's okay.
There's
Bacowl
no way.
has a
There's no
very very slim gap. I don't think so. I don't know.
I think it's just 2 more
we'll
times,
see,
right?
though.
Because you have to get library, get
Yes.
the book you need, and then pick it up again, and then that's it. There's library.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, there's the library.
So
He's
this will be
gonna pick the
updated.
book, and then
Oh,
he's
it is
gonna go
3 more
book it.
times because he picked Swimbird. He had to pick something, so he has to do it a 3rd time.
Rose
You're
picked
right.
Swimbird.
So it's Swimbird
I am
reset.
a darebird.
Bring it back. Oh my god. So,
A
I
daring
mean,
and
notably,
brave bird.
Gelly, I mean, we are looking at Bacowl, who still needs to do the exact same thing. And then on row 4 from the bottom, still
Yes.
needs to either rotate or morning room. So, like, you know.
Yeah, if he's envisioning Draxus over red letters, I think that probably seals it unless he's very, very lucky. And
Oh, he picked the library. He picked the study instinctively. He picked it instinctively. I have to imagine he just takes study instead of the library.
Oh man,
Just 'cause, like-
I'm sure he's on tilt right now. I'm sure he's on
Oh
tilt
my God,
even
I'm
if
screaming.
he wins here. Get ready to be barraged by an angry man.
Oh my god. I mean,
He's gonna be
study.
like, I'm so stupid doing this, and I'm so stupid doing this. And yeah, I don't know. You'll have to win it all. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Study is subjectively,
Oh,
I think, the best
no.
room in the game.
No way.
Oh, there it is.
No way. Okay. All right. But he's not done yet.
Not
He still
done.
needs to check out the correct drafting volume, and then he needs to come back,
Okay.
and then he needs to get the library.
We are
more
one
time.
book away, folks, from locking in our 2nd finalist into the Blueprints Bingo tournament. We are one drafting book away, one library book away. This just in. Go to your local libraries, folks. Go read some books. Go touch some grass after this. You know what I mean? But yes, folks, we are one draft away. Unda will be setting a blue day, grabbing a
draft
library,
away.
and this might be GG's. Bacowl doing his best to kind of pick it up here with some of these last couple rooms, but unfortunately, it's gonna be a little bit too late. Had a
There's
really
Rotunda,
bad.
but he can't.
really
I
unfortunate
believe he's
start.
blue balling, but
There it is. There's library.
There it is.
And this will be the
And
5th Draxus
that's
depiction. That's time.
GG. Good game.
GG's all around. Wow. What an image to end on. A Draxus image like that. What a fantastic place. All around. I mean, obviously unfortunate that Bacowl did not get the chess pull immediately, but still a valiant effort. I mean, look at this. Has to redraw 6 times right now. So was only looking for 2 more squares for Bacowl. There was only 2 more things that he needed, and he was in. So very close. Again, the timelines were basically identical. Bacowl had the same amount of stuff done with the time that he had, but he just had, it was maybe 10 to 15 minutes just behind Unda. So it's just how it goes.
It's just how it goes. Yeah.
That's how
It came down to chess yet again, and it's how the cookie slices or whatever.
And
I
also-
don't know.
and also just
I'm
great
6
playing.
hours in. I don't have any more.
Yeah,
metaphors.
all of our
Yeah,
brains
so-
are mush.
Let's get them in. Let's
Yeah,
get a
I'll hop
final
over to
vibe
our
to talk
commentary
to
scene.
our final. Yeah.
We'll give everyone a second to hop on over, and we'll give them a second to decompress, and then we'll pull Unda in to chat with the both of us to see how we're feeling. Also, I saw a couple raids come through, so thank you so much. Appreciate that. I saw from Grace and Fletch. Thank you. But yes, we'll give everyone a second. Congratulations, Undalevein will be our second finalist. We'll be going up against Commander in our finals tomorrow. In the Blueprints Bingo final, which is very, very exciting. We have our finals locked in, folks. Also, as a reminder, please go follow our 2 participants who were playing today in this race. We did have Undalevein number 1, and obviously, GG's all around. Yes, GG's. But yes, as our bracket stands, please go follow both of these participants. We have Bacowl, we have Undalevein, we have Commander, we have Archer. Please go follow all 4 of them. They did an amazing job all around. Really great job. We're going to give everyone a second here, but Gelly, I mean, amazing. We had a game 3 today. We love to see a game 3. We love that. I love that these were so close too. I love how close these were.
Oh, this was wonderful. Yeah, these were great matches between our competitors. Yeah, and Commander on one side and Undalevein. He's gonna kill me that I mispronounced his name. Undalevein did a wonderful job. I mean, they're gonna absolutely make for a wonderful finals. 2 sides of the Blueprints sort of expectation between someone who's hard focused on speedrunning and someone who's hard focused on bingo. It's really interesting that we've got that sort of juxtaposition here. It's going to be a really good match. I look forward to seeing either of them win. I'm very glad to see all of them in finals, and I'm very glad to see that everyone who's in semifinals made it, because these are very capable people, very good bingo players. So like, this is awesome. This is a great thing to be participating in. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm just so grateful to have you here as well. I know we'll go through shout outs at the very end once we talk to Undalevein here in a second. But again, go follow Gelly on Twitch as well. Does so many cool speedrunning things, and but whether it's Talos or Blueprints or Mist or what have you, has done so many things for the community. So definitely go drop a follow there. Yo, Undalevein, congratulations.
Oh God.
Wow.
I don't know what just happened. There were definitely stuff that. Oh, the last 3 matches. Oh my God, it's just neck and neck.
It was so
all
close.
the way.
How were you feeling? All those Draxus depictions at the end. You were probably like screaming, trying to get all of. I wasn't listening. To be clear, we have music going on, but we didn't hear. We didn't hear. What were you feeling? What were you thinking? All those Draxus ones.
So, I screwed up Shelter. I wanted to go for red letters more. I had ordered a magnifying glass from the commissary, and I'm like, okay, Shelter is not that bad. And then for some reason, I just didn't get Shelter for some reason. I'm like, why is this not opening? What am I doing something wrong? So I was like, you know what? I'll pivot. I don't like to pivot to like the Drax depiction because it's like luck, but kind of synergizes with upgrade this. I didn't get Geist Badger, unfortunately. Yes. Which is one of the Draxus depictions. Draxus Cloyster does not count, so it never happened. But yeah,
right. I know. How are you feeling about? I mean, obviously you love the upgrade disc speedrun as well. Maybe love is maybe the wrong word, but you were a upgrade disc enjoyer. So seeing that be the final thing as one of the goals, were you like ecstatic to see the upgrade discs as one of the final goals?
Well, sort of. I was looking at the top goals. I'm like, okay, so obviously mechanical room sucks. Room 26 is too long. It's either Draxus or red letters. Like, if you have chess, you can do the upgrade disc, and I wanted to get Blackbridge first before I start doing the upgrade disc. This is the routing, because like usually you hold the upgrade disc and you like where do I deposit it? I have no terminal, and then you lose a very difficult upgrade disc because you just don't have a terminal, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, like. Yeah, there was definitely some mistakes I definitely made. I didn't open the trunks.
The morning room.
You don't have to.
The trunks, the entrance hall, and I'm like, okay, well, what's the next best option?
Sure. Yeah. And you were like locked into like the Draxus depictions as well, but Gelly, I was curious if you had anything you were curious about to ask from that game. There was so much that happened. I know it was wild. I mean, anything you were curious about?
It was just going to be the morning room disc, and I'm pretty sure that was just like you forgot, which is fine.
I don't think I had a terminal during that time. Oh wait, did I have?
You did.
Oh, I had.
You absolutely did.
I could have just saved my time with car keys. That's.
You also had car keys.
It's fine.
Yeah. But I mean,
the end decision that you made for 5 Draxus depictions, actually talking about that, there were people in the chat who thought that Red Letters was probably just going to be a better option if you just kind of locked in, did Shelter and Drafting Studio. Why did you commit to Draxus at the very end there?
As I mentioned before, I screwed up Shelter.
Sure.
And I felt like I didn't know why the safe in the shelter wasn't opening. So I'm like, okay, well, this sucks. Now I'm getting information locked on why Shelter isn't working. So I pivoted to Draxus because it's not fast. I mean, the only thing that's makes it fast is your tomb, your library, your observatory. Those are generally 4.
right.
And I'm like, okay, if I get Geist Bedroom, I'm happy. I did not get Geist Bedroom, so I'm like, well, time for the most annoying Blue Day speedrun of existence. I did get confused with the bookshop mechanics. I was like, okay.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's so similar, right? Like they're also similar, especially because you have the 2 drafting strategies right next to each other as well.
The reason why I was confused is that the library did not update it.
Right.
Yes.
We were confused by that too.
I ordered a book and I'm like, oh, can I undo my action? I don't want to order my book right now. I'm going to waste a day. And I'm like, well, I'm going to have a time loss because I didn't know how bookshop works and buying books.
Yeah.
100%. I mean,
but getting library on Blue Day is
for the
generally very
impressive.
quick. It's just making sure that you see library and stuff.
all things considered, you played immaculately well. Seeing that board, there's 36. I mean, you both played amazingly. You'll probably go back and watch this later, but your competitor had just like the chessboard a day or 2 after you, so you had a slight advantage, and obviously you could probably tell based on the way you were marking, but you both did an amazing job with the boards that you had, and you played very, very well, having to balance like 3 different, keeping track of things between upgrade discs and Draxus and everything. So just really well done. I'm excited to see you play tomorrow. We're stoked. It's going to be awesome.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. I'll see you tomorrow.
Of course. Go rest. Go rest
I'm
up.
gonna be stressed out, I guess.
That's a good game.
Go rest up.
Yeah,
Man.
it's a great
All right.
game. Go rest up, gamer. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course.